Make sure that you don't put the logo in there.
We're gonna get ripped off of YouTube before we even start.
Telling you.
No. For music, right?
No.
But if you're set. She's it.
I'm like Forrest, not bringing it to my mouth fast enough.
Need a sippy cup?
Yeah.
All right, well, we out here.
Okay.
This is episode. Are you done tweeting?
You're on Twitter? Dude, can I say, I'm gonna hold my things.
You're live. Do it live, dude.
We're not on yet, are we? Do you roll right now? We're rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I was just gonna say I've been 3.5 months into social media.
And you feel
Dude.
how good?
I feel great.
Like,
Never going back.
just for curiosity,
Yeah.
does social media include, I think the sketchiest one is YouTube?
I'm only on YouTube. I listen to music in the background when I'm working via YouTube at work. Like
Okay.
I just pop it up on my browser.
Okay.
But no shorts.
Yeah, that's the one that gets you.
I had withdrawals from that stuff.
Like like physical?
Mental, just like I felt stupid for like 4 days when I first stopped. Wow. It was weird.
So,
and my socials now.
There's this
dude, Matthew's calling you.
Of course he
Doesn't
is.
he know we're shooting?
Hey, can we?
You know
He
what?
never
You know what?
calls me.
I did.
It was me. And he wanted to.
My
so
favorites can
rhythm.
call me whenever I'm on Do Not Disturb.
I'm still not.
He wanted to bust my rhythm up because he knew I was going on and he was worried.
I don't know. Did I tell him that you were coming on?
Yeah, it's just the social media thing's crazy. It's I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts in my head, but one that keeps coming back probably like twice a week. I really think about this. It's just discipline breeds discipline. And it started there.
Yeah. What was your, and we can get in here a million ways, but what was the breaking point 3 months ago?
We started the good fight at church,
Yeah.
and I barely committed to that because we had just read Ray Ortland's The Death of Porn.
Yep.
And I figured that's what we were going to do. And I was like,
I've already done
just
this.
did this.
Yeah.
I don't need this. And then I was like, you know what? There's 7 dudes in my lot family going to roll, and I'm the lot family leader. Like, I'm good.
I need to show up.
Right.
I need to show faith.
And then the morning of Good Fight, Jordan Norwine texts me and David and Dakota and said, hey, I'm deleting socials for the Good Fight. Do you want to with me? And I said, I'm in. And I like literally that moment, phone, delete the 3 apps off.
Yep.
And really since then I've logged in Facebook like 3 times over the past like 2 weeks to share Lakeside stuff. And that's it.
Let's go.
And I still need to keep it for that. Like I'm in a tremendous amount of these videos. And so I need to like
Brand.
Yeah. It's a little bit of like, if it gets 20 extra views, it's important for us to like, for people to see us. So I'll still log in and do that. And I logged in one time to put some pictures up of me and us and the Jeffersons when I moved. But that, again, I went like a full month, nothing. And then I've had like 3 logins since then, and they last 90 seconds.
Let's go.
And I feel it like pulling me, like the ring in Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
And I'm like, I have to like throw my phone.
And I picture you physically doing that.
Aiden, take my phone.
Aiden,
Throw it in the toilet.
Take this addiction from me, son.
Let's go.
No. So that's been.
This is like Facebook, X,
Instagram. Yeah.
My full commitment was
deleting the accounts.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just don't think I need to. I'm just never downloading the apps again.
Yeah.
And I move so
or
fast.
You can, but when you're
No, I won't. I'll web browser. Because I just move fast all the time. So if the apps aren't there, I'm not looking.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta like put my email. I'm not doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So
let's go.
So that's awesome.
What do you do you see yourself spending time doing? Are you more aware of things? Like, what is the fruit of 3 months that you've seen?
More aware is number one. It's just less noise. You know, I'm pretty addicted to noise as a being, and like that was the silent version.
Yeah.
You know, the version I can do sitting across the table from somebody.
Yeah.
like noise, and I would pick it up when I was driving.
Yeah.
Like there were, I mean,
Yeah.
I hate even saying that, especially in a public forum. So I hope this never gets used in court against me.
Sure, Taylor
But, like,
Westman's
No,
gonna.
I would pick it up and be like, and then like thinking, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And put it down. But like, yeah, it's just habitual.
Yeah.
And so that first week, it was crazy how many times I pulled my phone out and clicked that
Swipe.
spot
Yep.
on my phone.
Yep.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, you have like it's like phantom, the phantom thing,
Yeah.
to where like it's not there.
I would
But you
think my
hit-
phone was buzzing all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but now what I'm noticing is I don't feel my phone as much. I can leave it somewhere and like be cool.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But like when I was on social media, if I walked out of the room without my phone, I was like, oh, I need my phone. And I just don't.
Yeah.
And it was really cool because we did that. And then kind of toward the end of that time, we went to the Ozarks for our family reunion for a month or for a week.
What is your
6
life?
days. No, dude, that'd be sick. And that's a world where like only reason I'm taking my phone to the dock is to have it in my seat in case it breaks while I'm out, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm unplugged.
Yeah.
So that was a cool way to like top off that month.
Yeah.
But it did make me miss the last Good Fight meeting, which was bummed about that.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make that one at that time.
Yeah. I made 2 or 3 and that's the other thing. Like I'd leave this. Okay. So here's the discipline breeds discipline. Delete the socials. I did not miss one morning of the Good Fight.
Yeah.
I've been doing not every day, but like a couple days every week. I'm up before I need to be. A little time in the Word, praying, journaling, and touch, like just a little. And then every single day, I do sing devotion. If you like look at that, Garrett, I do those things. I don't know how long it's been since I've been that.
Yeah.
Which is, it makes me sad because I feel like I missed out on a lot of Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not going to be sad about what's back there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be grateful for like where I'm at.
Yep.
And that's the biggest thing of. So it was social media, time in the Word, physical exercise. I've been doing, my knee's still kind of jacked up. I've been doing like weighted vest walks. I do like a 2-mile weighted vest walk at a blistering walk pace.
Let's go.
Not running, but like I'm burning calories and feeling good.
Yeah, I need to run.
I know. That steady state cardio, like with some weight on my back, is so great. So, and I'm
Study what?
There's LISS and there's HIIT. There's high intensity interval training, and then there's LISS, which is low intensity steady state, which is
just like you're holding the same the whole time. So that's been good. And Dakota again was a good encourager in this. He started doing a calorie app where he tracks his calories, just doing a deficit.
Yeah.
And he was like talking to me about it at Lot Family. He's like, oh, I use this app, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to do that. So then I started that. So like 4 lifelong disciplines that I could hold forever have started in the past 3 months.
Yep. And they're
waterfall of each other. They're not like coincidence.
Yeah.
I'm doing one because I'm doing the other, and I'm doing the other because I'm doing that one.
That's crazy. I mean, praise God.
I'm really grateful for that.
And I think the other nuance to the Good Fight was that you're doing it with other dudes.
Yeah.
Like that's, and even if there wasn't practical accountability, like it puts you in a place where you were on the same team pulling in the same direction.
Yeah, we were all, and like none of the 4 of us had gotten our social media back. One of them was like, I might get it, and he's had good success with like a 15-minute daily timer.
Yeah.
Which if I could do that, I would.
Yeah.
But I find a way to cheat it because I'm an addict.
Yeah.
And I'm just on it.
Yeah.
So I've tried the timers, never really figured out how to make one work.
Or he's just so good at cheating.
No. My lovely wife, who I love.
Shout out, Allie.
I love her. I love you, Allie. I had her set a password for it, but it would let me dismiss it without the password. Like, hey, your time's up. And I could just hit dismiss. 11 o'clock in the
That's
morning. I'm
10.9.
like, dismiss.
Yeah.
And then, and
Free,
then
free for the rest of the day.
so then Malik Radigan is telling me how to make it real, like how to make it live. He's like, oh, a password. I go, I have a password. Allie did it. I don't even know it. He's like, oh, that's crazy. We're standing outside a church. I go, Allie, what? Come punch in the password for my socials. And she was like, I don't remember it. I go, what do you mean? What do you mean? She's like, I really can't remember it. So
She
there's a
buried the
lock
key.
on my iPhone that I cannot unlock. And I've like done some chat research on this. There's a way to do it, but I kind of got to reset. I think there's some like pretty intense Apple ID resets.
You got to get a new identity, yeah.
Yeah, I mean like new
Going to
Social
witness
Security number, I
protection.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I need because somebody stole that like 4 years ago. But I just thought that was funny because I've like tried.
So part of this is you actually couldn't get back
Yeah.
your stuff.
No, I can.
Oh, just you
Because
the
I don't
limit you
need the
couldn't turn.
password, but like to change the settings, I
Okay.
need the password.
That's hilarious.
It's funny. And so, okay, here's the solution.
What if-
Just delete it.
What if Allie's just playing you like a
She's
fiddle?
not, because I was trying to make it work. I told her, I was like, this isn't working. We need to change the settings. She's like, I don't remember the password. It was a little bit of a thing. I was a little rude to her. It was not nice.
That's
I had to apologize to her. So I was
Well.
like, wait, I asked you to do this. And Malik is standing there. He's like, oh. He was a good sport, and she accepted my apology, which is great. Yes.
Oh, wow.
We're in it for the long haul, so.
Praise God. So there's 3 months clean. We need to start getting, where do they get coins?
I walk around with a no social media coin. Got my 90-day coin, dude.
Oh,
Not to make light of addiction.
no. But you're free.
Yeah, I am.
You're living free.
Dude, and
Feels great.
I see, yeah. Like, the music I've been listening to is different, and like, the Lord is doing a work in my heart.
Let's go.
I'm grateful for it, man.
Well, welcome on.
Yeah.
So you listened to one.
I listened to the whole Matthew one. I listened to part of your live family leader,
Matthew.
his.
Not my life family.
Not your live family leader.
He's just our boy Bryant.
Just my boy Brian.
You don't
Is
know
that who it
Bryant?
was?
Bryant Webster? My dad.
You know,
Bryant.
Lincoln Vermeer, Bryant Webster, Matthew 1, Matthew 2.
I listened to Bryant a little bit.
Okay.
That was here at this table.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So the high level, and Matthew kind of blew this up because we talked for 3 hours and then
Yeah.
didn't get to the other half. But
Yeah.
the goal of this is testimony.
Yeah.
First of all, baseline, it's not make a big deal out of Garrett.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the point. It's not, hey, dude, you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps and
Yeah.
you got free of social media for 3 months.
Yeah.
It's, hey, praise God that he freed you from social media
He
so that he can
Prompted that brother to say the thing, and then
100%.
prompted me to say, go do it.
Yep.
And at the beginning, even prompted me to go, you need to be in the good fight. Like, that isn't me
Yep.
making those decisions. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So testimony, and I'll, Stephen, jump in when you got questions because I probably know, I might know a little bit more
you know a little
about
bit
Garrett's story, but
Yeah, you want to, like, through?
I'm saying testimony, just for a bucket in your brain,
Yeah.
testimony,
Yeah.
and then similar to what we just kind of did with social media. What's God doing
In my life now.
post Saul to Paul, post, you know what I mean?
It doesn't need to be like
Yeah.
Matthew's was like
No.
6 hours of like super detail.
Yeah.
And Lincoln was
Everyone's got you.
Lincoln was 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Brian
Partly.
was 2 hours. And
Yeah.
both of them, it's like we're not
Yeah. I'm with you.
There's
Yes.
no agenda other
Yeah.
than make God look really cool through your story.
He'll handle that.
And
Got
the two buckets is, what's your story? Get to Jesus. And I know
What's he
you,
doing now?
and spoiler alert, I know you knew Jesus at a younger
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
But then what God's done in a couple buckets as you
Yeah.
figure out being a man in our world today.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
cool. So start at 0. Give me where you from,
Yeah.
what's your family
Yeah.
growing
Before
up.
I start at 0, Lord, make me humble.
Amen.
Because
Amen.
make me humble, Lord. Yeah. I didn't mean that seriously, even though it's a little funny. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm from here. I was born in St. Peter's, Barnes St. Peter's Hospital, right
Okay.
across the way.
Yep.
Lived in St. Peter's for about 5 years. For 5 years, then my dad built the house I grew up in Cottleville. When
Mhm.
Cottleville was like
Farm.
1.5 neighborhoods and pig farms.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so awesome.
Was it pig farms for real?
Yeah, there was a massive pig farm right behind my house.
Wow.
It was cool because there was something about like, even though it's not a great smell, the grass cut, the sun setting, like
Did it smell like Iowa? Like,
Yeah.
smelled like pig farm?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was such a cool like backdrop to grow up in.
Yeah.
Like ride our mini bikes in the backyard. And so that was like, he built that house in 93. I was 5. Or that's when we moved in, 92 and 93. My mom, we lived there. I lived there like until 1 year out of college. I did 1 year back home with them while I like saved money to pay off Allie's ring and be married and stuff. So just like my geography has been St. Peter's, St. Charles, Cottleville, St. Charles County.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have that 1.5 years away from here in Chicago, which I certainly will talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
And then back. And that's been for like where I've lived.
Yeah.
As you know, I've lived in a bunch of houses around here because I like to move, and I looked at a house on realtor.com last night. So I like to be moving around the joint.
Please don't move from your house now.
You can buy it. You want to buy it?
When did you move into the
I'm
house?
not moving right now.
Don't
Yeah,
buy
don't-
his house.
No, I'm saying don't sell
Nothing
your
against
house.
your house.
Wonderful kitchen.
Okay, yeah, sure, wonderful kitchen. I know, but
Great
you know,
brand new
That means
basement.
higher price.
Keep going.
listen, it's just I'm not big on the like.
The 4-on-4 2-story.
I'm not big on 2 stories or it's just a small lot.
It's a very small lot.
Yeah.
He can't do his farming.
Tier 1
Yeah,
basketball
that's it.
hoop and court.
Tier 1.
Whoa.
I'd
How much
take
did that set you back?
A lot.
Okay.
worth
It does look sick. I'm not
Worth
gonna-
it.
That hoop
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
several $1,000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. I love shooting back there with the kids. We were hitting tennis balls back there today.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I grew up around here.
Yep.
As you know, I was born into a church
Yep.
like you. Like
Yep.
I just Grace Community Chapel on Mexico Road was where I was dedicated. Both my brothers were dedicated. I was there until I was 18. And the 18 move was because we planted a church in O'Fallon out of that church. And Grace was planted in the 80s out of Hope Church on Brown Road by the airport,
Yep.
which is where my mom grew up and
Yep.
where my dad went since his teens. So like my family is Hope Church, plant, and then in like 2000, I'm rough on time a little bit here. Maybe 2009, 10, they went to the summit.
Okay.
Oh no, the math's easy. It was about 1.5 years before my dad died. So he died in 12. No. He died in 14. So 2012, 2013, they changed churches. But until then, so when my mom was born in like 60s,
Mm-hmm. You're in the same.
2012, they're in
family
like the
of
same
churches.
church pipe.
Yeah.
You know, which
Let's
is
go.
awesome.
That is awesome.
And so before I tell my part, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Because we talked about generational sin and like
Yep.
at church and just generational impact. If I cry more than once tonight, this is probably the first time, but
Let's go.
my grandparents were not believers.
Mhm.
And my grandpa went to the University of Illinois, became an engineer, and Boeing, or
Mhm.
not Boeing, McDonnell Douglas worked there. His neighbor across the street, I'm missing his first name, but their last name's Clark. His wife's name is Frances. She's still my grandma's best friend. My grandma's like 89.
Yeah.
88. Just ministered to him at work.
Mhm.
Like told him a little bit about Jesus. Hey, do you want to come to church? And they did.
Yep.
And my grandpa and grandma accepted Christ.
This is Dad's parents.
Mom's
Mom's
parents.
parents. Okay.
Started having kids. Had some kids, raised those kids in church.
Which
And
is just like
then-
your standard, like non to non.
Yeah. Yeah, like even before there were a ton of those.
Yeah.
It wasn't Baptist, wasn't Methodist, it was non-denominational.
Yeah.
Like lines up pretty close with Matthias, probably a little less like God chose you. You know, a little
Mm.
less Calvinist.
Oh, that's
But like
predestination.
other than that, the same kind of church. And so they grew up in that, and then I grew up in that. And my dad's story is way different. I don't know a lot about his mom. She died when she was in her early 50s of a treatable cancer, and didn't get treatment because she went to a church with wacky medical theology and died young. And so it's just a miracle of the Lord that my dad didn't just despise God because of that.
Yeah.
She like did some other things where I don't even, it's funny to like think about this because I can't ask my dad. I only know like second, third hand through my mom. Like at one point she like moved out of their house to stay with this woman who had 5 kids at her church that needed help, and just like left my dad and grandpa at their house. I don't know what was happening in marriage or whatever, but like she was making like some what she probably thought were godly decisions to like A, not be with her family, B, die.
Yeah.
And again, for my dad to come out the other side trusting the Lord is just a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he and my grandpa, for that matter too, he died a believer. He was a believer since he was I don't know. I should ask my mom. I don't know that she knows. But my dad's dad was a believer for all I ever knew. And again, like your wife does that to you, there's like the natural bent would be to resent the God that directed her
allowed that,
right? And allowed that. In reality, allowed that.
Yeah.
In some people's mind, directed her.
Yeah.
So I come from the short. I don't want to say long line, but I come from like a short line of Christians.
Yeah.
And my aunt and uncle were missionaries. My other aunt and uncle that are like just devout believers. Adopted 5 kids, raised them all to know who Jesus is, and never like forced them and let them make their own decisions for Christ, and just awesome people.
Yep.
And my dad was an only child, so I only had aunts, uncles, and cousins on that side. But to have a beautiful relationship with those people, and it's awesome that so many of us are believers. Like the vast majority of my family actively follows Jesus. From
a conversation from someone who said, it's worth it for me to tell you about Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
At work.
Yes. We're 35 people deep now, and my kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my brother's kids, and my other brother's kids.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome.
Because Howard Clark said, I'm going to tell Dave about Jesus.
Yep.
Or because Jesus said, Howard, go tell Dave about Jesus.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Yep.
And now Howard's gone,
Yep.
and my grandpa's gone.
Yep.
They've both heard, well done.
Yeah. I mean, let's go.
Dude, so my convictions over the years have grown in sharing the gospel with people. I'm not perfect, and I'm not even like good at it, but I do it and more than I would otherwise. So that's like the lead up to me. So I was born in a Christian home. I remember saying a prayer of like, Lord, forgive me for my sins and save me, when I was 5 on the eastbound on-ramp to 70 from Cave Springs.
Eastbound.
So where Freddy's is now?
Yep.
Right there.
Right next to McDonald's and Freddy's, yeah.
Yeah. We lived over in that region, so I'm not sure where we're going, but like I remember that.
Yeah.
The fact that I can remember that, people are split on 5-year-olds, like, whatever.
Can you know Jesus? Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Why else would Jesus say, come to me like a little child?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I asked him to save me. I said probably whatever the most common sinner's prayer was at that time. I don't know. But then...
Were you having a conversation? Or
I was talking to my mom was in the car.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
I don't remember all that.
Yeah, I remember the prayer driving down the road.
Yeah. I mean, let's go.
And your dad actually shared a podcast, some podcasters with me 10 years ago, 2 Acts 29 pastors out of St. Charles, Illinois.
Okay.
You know the pod I'm talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's told me to listen to it, and I found one, and it was like the topic was research that's been done that like the average person comes to know Christ over like a 10-year time frame.
Oh, yeah.
And I had never thought about that. I was like, I came to know Christ in, this time. But yeah, I said that prayer at 5. Was I saved at 5? I'm pretty sure. But if I wasn't, I'm not worried about it. whatever needs to start happening in my heart started happening
Yep.
at a young age. And
Yeah.
praise God for that, for my parents
Yep.
and the church I was in, and like the protection from abuse, and like, just how many bad things can happen
Yep.
around a bunch of people. And,
Yep.
and so there I am. And so I accepted him when I was like 5.
Mm.
I was like a bad kid as a little kid.
What does that mean?
Broken bones and disobeying, and like I was 18 months old and like pushed the screen out of the bay window in our kitchen and climbed out because I was sick. My mom said I couldn't play outside. She looked up, I was on the playground. The swing set out back and the screen was popped out. Like I was that kid.
Yeah.
She put me down for a nap, didn't want to, push the screen out of my bedroom window, throw my animals outside. Like I was that kind of bad kid.
I got one of those.
But luckily for my mom and dad, like I was never bad when it mattered.
Yeah.
Like as I got older, I was a good kid. I did not get in trouble. Like grades was my biggest battle.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like had some moments, but so my sanctification process is, if I'm 38, is 33 years long.
Yeah.
And a ton of it happened in like that pre-prime high school time.
Yep.
So I don't want to like discount age 5 to 15. Those 10 years were Sunday school, having great parents that I knew loved the Lord.
Mhm.
I like remember studying the Bible at home with my family. That wasn't really a thing we did.
Yeah.
And no anything against my parents. Like it was everybody's like first go around, you know.
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
Yep.
Yeah.
I try and do some of that with my family. I need to grow in that discipline. But I remember some Sunday school teachers, Gary Chappell and Ron Smith were some of my young Sunday school teachers, like 3rd and 4th grade.
I think they're still alive.
They are. I don't
Okay.
know that they're following Jesus, actually.
Oh, wow.
Which makes me bummed out, but
Yeah.
maybe they are. And one of them was my brother Caleb's neighbor. Like lives 2 houses down from Caleb.
Yeah.
It's nutty because he was Caleb's Sunday school teacher too. I had like some. I don't want to like assume that people are listening know what like a camp moment is spiritually.
Yeah.
Like going to church camp growing up with our church would go with Hope Church and Chapel of the Lake because they were all part of like Hope planted both of them.
Yep.
And so we would all like join up for summer camp at the lake, and it was the best.
Like
week
no
of the
parents.
year.
Which
No
one was
parents.
Camp Cloverleaf.
What's that at?
It's a state park on like the kind of in the middle of the lake. I want to say it's around like the 25-mile marker.
Okay.
Like kind of middle of the lake, not our side, not the Kansas City side, kind of in between.
Okay.
But it was just like a state park with cabins with no air conditioning, and
The best.
a few dads would come down with boats. Like the many years my dad took our boat down with like tube and ski kids and like kill kids on the tube. And we would have shaving cream fights and swim and play
Just
games.
absolutely yeeting kids off too,
Yes.
stuff like that.
He had a
too.
challenge that if you want it, he would give you $10 in the store, which is where you buy candy and stuff.
Dude, that was
He
like $1
would-
million
That was
back then.
$10.
Our boat would go like 55.
Mhm.
He would straight line to about 45 and then do a pretty gradual 90-degree turn. And just like the G-forces of
Oh,
being-
dude, that is child's play for what my dad used to do.
the strongest kid at camp would just
Dude, what my dad would do is he would like serpentine
yeah.
to get some waves going.
And then
he
hit
would do a
those.
big loop and then pull.
So
he would swing you sideways
he
through
would
the
do-
waves, and you are getting.
He would
like,
do that too, but the kids could
wrong.
like some of those kids could hold
Yeah.
the big waves.
Yeah.
But the 90-degree high speed,
Yeah.
you physically
Well, because you have to lean back so
Yeah.
hard too
And
to
just-
like try and stay
like a
afloat.
rock across the
Yeah,
floor.
because if you catch, you
Yeah.
just
You're toast.
barrel.
Were there any like injuries that were noteworthy?
No.
Nothing?
No, the only kid that ever really got hurt, like my dad would always lecture, like, don't go near the middle of the back of the boat. That's where the prop is at.
Yeah.
Even in neutral, it's sharp.
Yeah.
And a kid stepped on the prop and they'd go to the hospital. He was fine, but
Mm.
like stitches. Nobody ever got hurt that I remember. So like the camp moments were like you're with your buddies, you're spending 7 days in a row or 6 days in a row talking about Jesus.
Yeah.
And singing like the worship songs that you enjoy, and
Yeah.
there's sweet moments. And I remember some pretty explicit, like, I need to really give my life to Jesus at that 15, 16 age. But I was 15 or 16, and I was like, I need to really give my life to Jesus. And all I think about is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yep.
it's just that growing up of
Yep.
like figuring the world out.
Yep.
So I don't know. I used to say I don't really have a story because my story is like
Yeah.
from zero.
Yeah.
But I do.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful and I'm grateful for it because I didn't have to get pulled out of a pit of drug addiction or something.
Yeah, praise God for at 5, the mom that's willing to have a conversation. You don't know what that conversation was, but to lead and have a conversation that's about Jesus on a normal car ride. I actually think about those because Elliot's brought that up in the past where he's like, you remember when we talked about this?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we were driving to school. It was like 7:45 a.m. on a Tuesday. Like,
I barely
but that
remember
that's stuck with him. And the faithfulness of God, but of using just those moments that don't seem dramatic.
Yeah.
I think we've very much underestimated, and I do the same
Yeah.
thing, having grown up in a Christian home. Like,
Yeah. Pretty straight
underestimate.
and narrow. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, I'm a similar story. It's like you want like a road Damascus moment to like feel
Mhm.
important, but at the end of the day, there's plenty of people in the Bible that did not have
Yeah.
some.
But just remember those loud ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Saul to Paul.
But the ones that don't have the loud moments are just as beautiful because it's like, man, the Holy Spirit was
In the
protecting you.
protecting.
Yeah, in a way that you can't even imagine.
Yeah. I mean, I like the scars I know that people have from before Jesus.
Yeah.
They're tremendous.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to not have them. And it's my goal to give my kids that path. Put it in front of them. I can't make them walk it.
Yep.
But like,
That's the biggest
I have a
thing.
habit of like, I pray with them when I take them to school. I before the music goes on, I pray with them before school. I have like real specific things I pray with them every night, talk to them about the Lord. They're in a school that teaches Jesus. They're in church. Like,
Yep.
They're not going to be able to turn around and go, Dad, why didn't you tell me about this? Like, I have.
Yep.
and I
Yep.
will. But I also don't want to like create these little like Jesus minions that aren't doing it for that, like, because they believe.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and walk that line. I won't do it perfectly for sure, but so I had some moments in high school. My biggest moment in college, from like 10th grade on, I had, other than some breaks here and there, I always had like a serious girlfriend. I dated my high school girlfriend for like 3 years. And freshman year at Greenville, I went there to play basketball. I went home to see her all the time. I was not committed to playing ball. And I like got the yips. I played terrible and had a hard conversation with the coach, and I quit after like 3 weeks. And I played an exhibition game. That was it.
Like he
brought
pushed you out.
He brought me in and was like, Garrett, do you feel like it's working? He wasn't going to kick me off because there's like a JV team. It's no skin off his nose.
Yeah.
But he was like, how are you? Like, it was almost like how are you doing? This isn't going well.
Yeah. I mean, good.
And
Good
I
for
was
him.
like, and his name's George Barber. And he's like known now because he runs this 145 point a night offense at Greenville. They shoot within 3 seconds of crossing half court is their goal.
Just threes.
Why?
Just
threes and
wailing.
layups. That's it. It's why. You ought to look it up.
Okay.
All right. So, great man of God, loves Jesus, has shared the gospel with so many like athletes in Greenville and changed lives, and praise God for that guy. But my experience with him sucked. It was like he didn't really. I wasn't good enough to get recruited, so I had to like send tapes to coaches, go to open gyms, and I did that there. I did that at Hannibal Grange. That was kind of it. Font-Bon, and I could have done Hannibal there. I went there.
You went to now Veritas. You went to CHS.
Yeah, Christian High.
Were you guys good in high school?
Yes, we won a state title when I was a junior, and I was like the 4th best guy on the team. We had some dogs on those teams. We were very good. My job was to guard, rebound, screen. I had a lot of assists. Like, I didn't score a ton. I became a good basketball player when I was like 20.
Yeah.
Which, let me tell you, is not convenient. You go get buckets in Catholic Church League, but people don't really come watch that. That's no slouch either. Those guys can hoop. That's a lot. Respect out to Ryan and Troy Robertson. Battles.
Do they still do that?
Them.
They still play? Oh.
No, but I was like 20 and they're like 37, just giving me buckets. Those guys could hoop. All right.
Yeah.
But freshman year in
Please.
college, it was like all I cared about was my girlfriend and basketball.
Which wasn't going well.
Basketball not going good.
It's
But
like High School Musical.
and college was weird, dude. Like you get there, I'm rooming with this guy that like he's fine, but he's tight with this other dude on the basketball team. I never see him. We're not in the room together. They both have girlfriends at school. They're always together. I'm just like hanging with. I mean, I was always hanging with dudes.
Yeah.
Like other bros that didn't have girlfriends.
And you-
It's where I met Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Praise God for that, because his life has been transformed
Yeah.
through us being together.
You know, he
Go
still has my 5-iron is at Club Golf Club Wentzville. Give him the time that I let him
I'll
borrow.
go to that next time I'm there. I'll get it for you. I sent him the Sing devotion this morning.
Yeah.
He replied, he's like, I just listened to that. That was beautiful. I signed up and listening every morning.
Let's
And I
go,
was like,
dude.
come on, Lord.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Continue the work in that brother's heart.
Yep.
I love him so much.
Yep.
So there were some great things that happened at Greenville, but it's terrible. It was an hour and 20-minute drive. I'd come home every Friday right after class. I'd spend most of my weekend with my girlfriend. I'd probably work for my dad on a Saturday and make a little cash. I would leave her house in O'Fallon
Mm-hmm.
at like 11 o'clock at night on Sundays and roll in at like 12:30 in the morning. Barely sleep. I mean, it's a miracle I didn't die on one of those drives. Those were like
Dude, that was normal in college. Though.
That's it.
I was up till 2 Gingham's and I
driving. Okay.
Dude, the amount of
I'm gonna-
times that
not
I
driving that
Dude,
much.
Driving down a straight Highway
Yeah.
70. at
You just
that
get
rate,
highway hypnosis, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's
Yeah, you fall asleep and you wake up and you're
No.
pulling in. I made that drive so many times.
to Greenville.
Not to Greenville, but
Yeah,
Raleigh.
Wentzville to
Oh,
Como.
Columbia.
Wentzville to Como. And then I would also
Yeah.
I would either go to Kirksville, where my dad's other rental
Yeah.
companies were from Como, or Como to Rolla, which is 63, which is a lot more
Just-
windy. So sometimes you would wake up if you had hit a
You'd
rough grid. Yeah. Going
the Green-
55
the
towards
Greenville
a tree.
drive, I can vividly remember rolling out a hand roll in my 95 S10, roll the window, and lean my head out the window
To wake up.
And
You're
like,
like Ace Ventura.
I'd pull off in like Collinsville to get a 5-hour energy at 12. It's a terrible gas station at 12 in the morning. I'm like, this is so dangerous. So that's all I did. It was I played ball. I barely passed classes, a lot of C's that first year, and then like play video games with the guys in my dorm and want to go home. So I decided to transfer to Lindenwood. And this is like leading to a big part of my
Mm-hmm.
Jesus work in my heart. So I quit ball, half got kicked off, half quit. It was like, again, broke my basketball heart, man. Went home. I was not good enough to play at Lindenwood. They were NAIA dogs back then. Now they weren't Division I like they are now. They were a good program.
Was Bazell around then?
No, he was right after me.
Right after you.
Yeah. So they had some great players. Richard Rose played at Troy High School. That dude was a bucket, and he was there. Like, these are guys that I can't roll.
Dude,
Good.
fun fact, Bazell, he was the star when I was there.
Yeah.
He was a point
Him and
guard.
Kramer. Soderbergh.
Him and Kramer, yeah.
Kramer just got the Maryville head coaching job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, came from somewhere.
Bazell, he had hung around Malik and
Yeah.
Wes and us
Yeah,
when
they
we were
knew each
at Lindenwood. I think he went to their church, Ecclesia, for a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Knew him very little. Didn't hear from him much.
Yeah.
And then a couple years later, I see him posting, and he is training Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
And now he married a girl who started this.
Do you know how he got there? There's a guy
don't
named
know if I
Drew
know that story.
Hanlon that was like
Yes.
one of the first, like not first, but an early 1-to-1 NBA trainer.
Yeah.
He played at Belmont, and he's from Webster Groves High School.
Mm.
And that's how they knew each other. And so he started working for Drew. And then you just like, if you are at a workout and Drew's the guy, like another dude's in the gym and likes you, he'll be like, hey man, I'm in St. Louis. Can you come work with me?
Yep.
And all of a sudden that guy's training pros.
Yep.
He married Nafis, what's her name? Collier.
Yep. She started,
Nafis.
I
I know
don't
it's
know
some
what her name
fees,
is.
but she's like at WNBA first team.
But they started this whole league. It's now the big thing. It's a 3-on-3. It's a smaller basketball court, and there's none of this means anything to you. But it might be boys. Is it boys and girls now, or is it just girls?
Men and women.
Men and women basketball.
I'm off social media. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Okay. Don't get proud.
Anyway, all that to say, Lindenwood had a decent basketball team.
They were great.
They were solid.
So there's no way I was playing there. All right. So I transferred to Lindenwood. There was like a few motivations because I almost went to Mizzou. But Lindenwood at the time would like give out pretty much a Christian high school discount.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ben Blanton built that whole place.
Yep.
He's the guy there.
Yep.
And if you go, you went to Christian High,
Yep.
and you like passed your ACTs,
Mm-hmm.
come on over. Bro.
Yep.
So I got to go there for a lot less money. So it was like money, close to girlfriend, lived on campus, but right there, right?
What dorm did you live in?
I was in dorm G.
Yeah.
But before that, I was in the ones under the building by Grab and Go.
Yeah. The old ones.
Yeah. I was in there. Then I was dorm G. And Frankie transferred to Lindenwood from Greenville. Was my sweet mate.
Okay.
My dog.
Let's go.
Or my roommate. And then Zach, my friend Zach and Corey were my sweet mates. But so I transfer to Lindenwood. School starts in August.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend dumped me in September. And I like lost puppy, dude. I'm like, wait a minute.
This is the 3-year one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm marrying this girl.
Yeah.
I don't like things. I thought so.
Yeah.
Praise God, he had other plans, better plans than you had. Way better plans.
Way better plans.
Yeah, she dumped me. And I'm like, and I remember telling her, like, I always thought she was a believer. I don't think she was, dude. But I remember telling her she had started hanging out with these old friends of hers. And I remember telling her, like, yeah, just I want you to be happy. Just don't end up with somebody like, and I said this dude's name. And she married the guy. And she was clearly, I think, seeing him before she left me. Like, but I was just like this blind whatever. So I lose basketball. I move home. I lose my girlfriend. I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing, bro? And so I just keep doing school, keep working for my dad, doing construction. And started going to Matthias, 2007. And so I knew Mark because he did chapel at my school. I've known Mark since I was at some level. I've known Mark since I was like 14. I'm 38.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's awesome.
That's
crazy.
Nuts.
I knew
dude.
Mountain
He
Dew.
had to
I knew
be-
Mountain Dew Mark.
He had to be
Mountain Dew Mark.
16 at the time.
Oh, he was like 22.
Yeah.
He was youth pastor at Darden.
Okay.
And so he was doing our chapels sometimes, and I would see him. He would do spiritual emphasis week. I mean, praise God for the work he's done at Veritas.
Having a kid that's at Veritas and
Yeah.
you'll see Mark every once in a while.
Yeah.
Is the vibe post a Mark chapel significantly different than the other?
We got
Chapels.
a lot of good
Lot of good.
preachers that do chapel.
Okay,
I don't want
okay.
to say that against those other guys.
Okay. I don't.
You know, I'm a Mark guy.
No, I know for sure. But is it louder or more?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's always got a plan, too. He'll, like, seat the kids in certain ways
Oh,
and,
cool.
like,
Cool.
ask the school to turn the lights off. They're like, I don't know if we should do that. Turn them off. You know, like,
Tape the kid to the wall.
Do it now.
my mom was the chapel director for, like, 10 years.
Okay.
And she would always have stories about, like, Mark texted me last night at, like, 11 and told me, it asked if I could have X ready. It's like something crazy.
That's awesome.
And she would do it with them. So I grew up with Mark in that way.
Okay.
And then I was like, I'm going to go try out this Wednesday night church and see what it's about.
Where were we at that point?
We were meeting. I started going there on a meeting at Hardin Middle School.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was helping set up tear down chairs at the end just because, like, well, what else would I do? Go home and go back to the dorm and play video games?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd set up chairs with, like, Dave Griffith,
Mm-hmm.
my dog.
Yep.
I watched him fall in love with Penny,
Mm.
which is crazy.
Dude, that is wild.
That's so.
She had her
nuts.
little girls running around. So it's just cool. It's cool. I was just going to say, it's awesome to have been around with Matthias that long.
Yeah.
Just watch the Lord, like, grow people up.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
I mean, that's you're going on 20 years.
We're over 20 last year, dude.
Well, you've been there.
I've been
Yeah.
there since I was 7, but I was a little more of the story. I started going there 19 years ago.
Yeah.
So I start going there, and
Yeah, are you going there when they're in a house?
no,
No.
I'm Hardin Middle School, right
Okay.
after St. Charles High,
Okay.
right before they went over
Main Street.
to
or Main Street?
Ridgecrest Baptist at
Yeah.
70 and 94.
Yeah, right
And
by the
then
old
they went to
Gingham's.
Main Street, and now they're in our building.
Really, Steve bounced over.
So I was at Ridgecrest. It was a great building because it was a church.
Yeah.
I was like, this works great.
This actually makes
Was it?
sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how this church works. So we did that. And I remember, like, because I knew Mark, back then it was 250, 300 people.
Mhm.
He'd finish a sermon, and I would, like an emotional college kid, would like walk up there and be like, dude, the Lord was speaking to me tonight, and just talk to him.
Mhm.
And praise God, he talked to me. We built a relationship, and I probably went there for about a year, but I was still going to the church that my family was part of the plant. And so I was kind of double dipping, right? I was doing what I get mad at college kids for doing it with bias
Sure.
now. I was going on Wednesdays and then like not doing lot family and going to my home church. It's
Yeah.
like taking, not giving,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I was doing that, and but the Lord was working in my life. Like
Mhm.
he was teaching me more about who he is, and really his sovereignty was the thing I was learning,
Mhm.
because I got things taken away. Right. So I like fast forward a little bit to I'm gonna get some years wrong. I'll be close. I had 2 junior years of college, so things get weird.
You're a
So-
super senior?
5 years. Yeah. I was like behind from my transfer from Greenville, and I took a Christian ministries class and was like, oh, I like this.
Was Bobo around?
Yeah, I never had him.
Oh,
I
okay.
had Dr. House.
Okay.
He was awesome. I think that's, yeah. Very Methodist dude, but he preached the gospel. No offense to Methodist. Shout out.
Some offense to me.
Tell us that.
It depends on what kind.
Yeah.
All right.
Which side you're on?
He was good Methodist. So I take one of those classes. I'm like, I want to do this Christian ministry thing. So at that point, it was like, okay, am I going to go an extra semester? Let's just do an extra year. And so I added a minor, and I had to retake a class. I have an embarrassing story of retaking a class.
Wait, which one was it?
In Christian ministries?
No, in business.
Which
So
one? Was
if
it?
I failed a Christian ministry
Yeah,
class,
to have like with like ethics or something.
put me on a ship and send me away. No, it's an embarrassing story because it was the level 1 marketing, easy marketing class. Okay. Back in the day, Lindenwood would do 7 AS.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're like
those were actually.
No, I would show.
If you were,
So I would show hoodie on, sleep, right?
Were you like an arms crossed, just like
I can sleep anyway, but
Okay.
in that class, I would kind of like,
yeah,
do what,
yeah,
right?
chin test?
So I would sleep and show up and take the test and get like C's and D's on them. And oh man, I bombed one and got an F, and I'm like flirting. I have a D. I have like a low D, headed to the final. Finish the final, walk out of class, look at my buddy, and I'm like, dude, I bombed that. And he's like, what do you mean? I go, I don't know. I haven't listened all semester. I bombed it. I'm gonna fail the class. He goes, I didn't end up failing. I got like a 61, but like not good for your transcripts.
Yeah.
He goes, bro, how do you fail? We get to use a note card. And I was like, huh? No. It was worse. It was open notes.
Oh,
So like your notebook, spiral, dude, full book. He goes, how did you fail? I go, what? And I'm mortified because I'm paying for my college.
Yeah.
And I go,
how much
Oh,
is Lindenwood back
my
then?
Lord. I was like $17K a year. That was with discounts.
yeah, I think all in, it was.
Dude, Greenville was like darn near 30
Dude.
at the time.
Y'all need to go to state schools. My goodness.
Well,
dude.
I think it was
so-
20.
But I did work and learn, so I got 7 off. I was accumulating I made monthly payments just out of my bank and work and learn.
Yeah,
So I came out of school with like 30 something a day. Not bad.
yeah.
But regardless, I failed that class.
What was your work and learn?
They would let you retake a class and scrub the old one.
Okay.
So I did that. So I scrubbed that D. And with that and the minor and being behind from Greenville, it took 5 years. Whatever.
Okay.
Cost me 10 grand. It worked out. What was my what?
Work and learn.
I cleaned the old building that used to be First Baptist St. Charles across Kings Highway. vacuum.
It's
It's
kinda
like got the
sick.
stained glass
Oh, yeah.
multicultural building. And then we built Scheidegger. I
Oh,
cleaned Scheidegger. I would vacuum Scheidegger, including those stairs,
dude.
those big stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always very clean.
Blasting some tunes.
I mean, dude, that was like ballet and art students.
Miss Beth was my work and learn lady. She loved me because I would actually show up and get it.
Yeah. Well,
And other kids would be like, "Oh, I was here. I don't know what to tell you."
most of them probably couldn't speak English, but
And a bunch of them were stoned to the bone.
Yep.
Doing it. I was there at work, man.
I bet the percentage of work and learn people working was
Low. Very low.
including myself.
They had to quit
Yeah,
doing
it
it
had
because
to
it was
be
against labor.
It was very against labor law.
Well, they literally stopped doing it. They had to.
What do they do now?
You can have campus jobs and get paid hourly and do whatever you want with it. Like they're supposed
But you like
to.
pay taxes and
Yes.
it's like a job.
Not like, give you a discount on college.
Dude, it was.
What a great place.
It was.
What a great place.
I love it. Lindenwood for LU for life. Go Lions. So I'm at Lindenwood, and I'm doing my college stuff. I'm Matthias and my home church didn't like my home church. Like it wasn't where I wanted to be. It was like a bunch of families with like 10-year-olds, and me and the pastor's son is one of my best friends. So I was there with him always. And so I'm 21. Oh, dude, I just skipped such a big part of my story. All right, I'm going to rewind like a year. 20. I have a girlfriend who's in a tragic accident, nearly dies.
Yep.
ICU, dying. She got hurt, had this accident. We had been dating for like 3 weeks. And this was a big heart moment. Like the Lord did a lot of work in me during the season, but it's at Mercy Hospital. She just finished high school, so she's like going ahead to be a freshman. I'm a junior, a couple years apart, whatever. And I'm like at the hospital, and there's 100 kids in there, like thinking their friend's dead. And she was, basically. And God healed her, praise God. But I remember going up there that first day. Like her mom called me and said, she's been in an accident. She's getting airlifted to Mercy Hospital. I'll meet you there. I'm like, I'm on Highway K.
You have cell phones?
Fallon Road. Yeah. No, it's 90.
I was about to say, why didn't...
Did you have like a BlackBerry?
Oh, her mom called.
I had
a Moto?
Dude, at that time, I had
PlayStation?
a BlackBerry Flip.
You did?
It was G.
I don't even know what that is.
You had the ball?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could text so fast.
Yeah,
Did it have a flip screen?
Yeah, dude. And then it was
I don't know what that is.
BlackBerry.
Do you know that? Have you ever heard of? Oh man, there's a new phone company called like Nothing, or Simply, or like some kind of synonym.
Gotta
They're
have email.
coming. It does.
Okay.
It's coming out. It's like it looks like a BlackBerry. It's like kind of chunky,
Yeah.
and it's got a full clicky keyboard.
I'll tell you what I want, bro. I want a Nextel. Beep, beep. I have my
walkie-talkie.
I bet I could hit my dad and have it on one of those. He probably still has it.
Did he have one of those?
He used to. Well, he ran a construction company back then.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember him hitting the Nextel, going, "Bloop. Hey, Michael, you out there?" And then Michael was our. He was probably drunk all the time, framer, and he would answer and be like, "Hey, Cruz, how you doing, man?" And that was the Nextel life. But it would put off like at the dinner table. Bloop. My mom's like, "Put that away."
My dad always
He had one of those yellow and black ones that he dropped it off a 3-story ladder once. Concrete.
just fine.
Good.
Yeah. My dad always had the pager.
Yeah,
worked for
dude.
MasterCard.
My
So
dad had a pager
There
when
was
he
like a-
worked at Boeing.
there's like a coding problem. He'd be like,
Okay,
Yeah.
just as this is, I've never used or seen a pager in real life. What is it doing?
It would
It's-
buzz you
it's-
and tell you who the number was from, and you could kind of send a code,
yeah,
like level 10,
yeah,
Right.
or like a really, really short
number 1
message.
minute, call me.
It was like texting on a separate device.
Yeah.
But with not words.
Yeah, numbers.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
numbers.
I think some of them would do words.
Some of them did words, I think. 'Cause
Okay.
They would like scroll across.
Okay.
Have you ever seen like a pager?
No, I've seen them. I just have
Yeah.
never in real life watched because of this.
Could we get
Talking
an
about
ad
the-
deal on the pod for pagers? Bring them.
Pagers and
Bring 'em back.
Sprint.
Dude, it'd be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Just to have everyone's rolling around just a little.
Next. I would go next, bro.
I wouldn't be.
I would call you guys at 9:30 at night. You're sitting with your wife watching a show, and I'm
You'd
pitching mine for that. So, Sam, you out there? Can't put it on Do
miss.
Not Disturb.
You'd miss memes though.
Yeah. No, I don't. I have memes anymore, bro.
You
I
can't.
guess I text them a little
Yeah,
bit.
text memes.
You know, like look them up on the internet. That's weird.
No, there's an app. You just
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're talking about like
texting
gifts.
and
Yeah, dude.
gifts.
Okay.
Sorry, not
Yeah,
real true
yeah.
memes.
It's
Sorry.
called the minimal phone.
All right.
How much
Dude.
is a minimal phone?
We got my kids that tin can thing. They call.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's
It's
probably a
okay.
Christmas
That's
thing
not
for Elliot.
bad. It's $450.
$450.
What's the service
It's
though?
all black and white, dude. That's everything you got.
Sell me right here, dude.
Dude, maps.
Matt.
It's all black and white.
What's
it's
the
not hurting your
service?
eyeballs.
What's the service?
I think you can. It's like any other thing, dude. You can
You
go
just
to
get to
any
AT&T
carrier.
or
Yeah.
Verizon.
I can't re-download all my Apple music. I can't do it.
That Spotify
That's
would
what
be my
holds-
that'd be
problem.
tough.
That's what'll hold
That'd
me
be tough.
forever.
Yeah.
All right. So she calls me. There's been an accident. She's getting airlifted to Mercy. Meet me there. I bust out, drive fast, get there. She is I walk in the ER. Mercy, look to the left. I see her mom. I see her aunt. I see a couple hospital workers just flowing tears.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she's dead.
Mm-hmm. What are you feeling at that moment?
I don't know.
Are you just
Probably nothing.
adrenaline?
Probably nothing.
Just adrenaline. Yeah.
I am a fixer, right? So I'm like, what happened?
Yep.
What can I do?
Tell me how to do the surgery.
Well, yeah. Where are my scrubs?
No,
Scrub
I
me in.
walk up, and her single mom. So dad had been gone a long time, passed away, and mom grabs me, just starts crying, and I didn't really know this woman well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, holy cow, dude, this is crazy. And she's in a coma. Yeah, the outlook is dead
Mm-hmm.
for the first few days, for the first week. And my parents, I text a call. I don't remember, call my parents, text my parents. They come up to the hospital. And God bless my dad for saying this, because it was the right thing to say to me. He said, Garrett, you don't have to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
You can come home. You don't have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've been dating her for he had met her one. I don't know if he even met her.
Mm-hmm.
And her one time. It's like, Garrett, you don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat there and thought for, I don't know how long, a minute. And I said, Dad, I'm supposed to be. I'm going to be here. And he said, okay. And never questioned me again.
Hmm.
And I slept at the hospital for 10 days. I'd go home and shower. You never knew stuff would happen at 1 a.m. or doctors do the rounds at 3. And it was a big trust the Lord moment.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I didn't love this girl.
Mm-hmm.
I cared about her and
Mm-hmm.
she was dying
Mm-hmm.
just right in front of me as a young man, as a 20-year-old guy. So I stay. I shared the gospel with many of her non-believing families. Her aunt prayed to accept Christ in the waiting room one night. I was on the news on a prayer visual at Calvary, which is crazy. Was
you got
saying
interviewed?
something. No, I was on the stage.
Oh.
Mark was there. This is when I really got to know Mark.
Yeah.
I would go to Mark's orange
Was she in
office over
Matthias?
by St. Charles West. She would come some, yeah.
Okay, so she
And
was
Mark
in the
was
round.
around Howell quite a bit.
Okay.
I can't, through she was close with the Locks.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was there. And so Mark, my guy Brian Bennett from Calvary, because she grew up at Calvary, they're foundational moments for me with these dudes
Mm-hmm.
and with Jesus. And so she ended up surviving. There's a lot to it. I won't get into some of the details but I ended up breaking up with her, and she's, as far as I know, she's doing great, married, some kids. Good for her. I'm grateful that the Lord saved your life. And,
Yeah.
But it was just this hey, Garrett, you don't have to be here. My dad was right to say that. He was giving me an out. We got you.
Yeah.
If you leave and people say bad things about you, you're fine.
Yeah.
Go home.
And the fixer in you.
Yeah.
It's hey, you're not the one that's going to.
And I said, I know I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And at a minimum, I don't know if Dolly, her aunt, actually accepted Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I think she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And praise God if she's in glory someday, because the Lord did a work in her in that time.
Yeah.
And I got to be this much of it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for it. It was worth the sleepless nights, and
lost
a lot of hair that year.
That was the
Really
beginning.
started going bald.
Was that the beginning?
I
Yeah.
was 20.
That's nuts.
Okay. So that's when I really got to know Mark.
Yeah.
So
Can I back you up to? You've pieced together here, and I don't want to. If you got a train of thought, keep going with it. But I want to dig at your dad some.
I'm going there.
Then go there when you get there. Yeah.
I'm going there.
'Kay. Mark.
Yeah. So I get to know Mark. I met Matthias more. He gets to know me more.
Mm-hmm.
Not with her. I'm with I dated another gal for like a year. She went to college out of state. And at that time, I was going to my home church on Sunday mornings, Mosaic, which was this awesome college ministry at Calvary Church, and Sunday evenings, and Matthias on Wednesday nights. I was churching it up, bro. And I loved it. And it was good for me. Like I learned a lot about the Lord. There were great leaders, great men and women around there preaching the gospel. And so, I'll never forget standing in the front of Ridgecrest and talking with Mark. He was staring into the inside of my soul. And he goes, "Bro, what are you doing?" And I was like,
"Can I get some context?"
I think we're going to Gingo's after this. What are you talking about? And he says, you gotta pick a place, man. I'm not like telling you to come here. Go to one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Sounds good.
You're right. And I think I just chose Calvary. There is like this weird overlap of me meeting Allie. No longer being with that girl I dated that was out of state in college. Being with Allie, like meeting Allie, getting to know her, dating her. So I was like now dating Allie, who grew up at Calvary, like a lifer. And I'm like, and I liked Calvary. They were in a great spot. My little brother's interning there. Like, all right, going to Calvary. So not only did I leave Matthias, I left my home church and told my parents, I'm not going anymore. And they were they loved me through it, supportive of it. So
you're still in college at this point?
This is my last year. I'm like doing my senior year.
Yeah.
Like this. And so I'm Calvary. Start helping with the youth group. Like, because Mark's encouragement was go somewhere. Here or there or that. I don't care. They're all good places. Go serve. I was like, oh, you're right, dude. So I did that. And I followed that prompt from him and the Spirit and like went and did that. And so I'm like settling in life a little bit and dating Allie, figuring out career. Career plays into so much of this. What's that dog doing?
I don't know what she's doing.
Chasing a fly, I think.
That's a fly.
See? It's a fly.
Never caught one. Just really curious.
Worked at the same, not to be named roofing company as your brother. That was my first out of college job. And I was only...
We already named it. So.
Okay.
All right, yeah. RNA has been shouted out.
All right, shout out RNA.
He was working with Nick.
I was working with Nick. We were patching roofs on apartments.
They were like...
died on a roof.
They were like working together.
Me and Nick were driving this old brown Silverado with a single ladder rack on it, whiffing and fixing stuff that we had no business fixing. That roof didn't leak because I put a whole lot of stop leak and tar on it. Dude, can you picture me fixing shingles? Bro, I pay you to do my Christmas lights. I'm on a 3-story apartment fixing shingles. If I wasn't engaged to Allie, there's just no way. I was paying off her ring. There's no way.
I just know every November I'm gonna get a text. Hey man, you want to do my Christmas lights?
Hey, guess what? We need to take them down.
I know we do.
It's August.
Dude, at this point.
They're coming down. They're hanging right now, dude.
Oh, that's
tough.
tough. Yeah.
We'll do it.
I need help. Any free after this?
Help me. Okay, so...
Pause real quick. The amount of RNA connections got... and I know there's a lot of opinions and real whatever, but between Lucas, you, Matthew, Nick, Garrett,
Lucas is
and
connected
Nick.
to Bubba.
What?
Dude,
that's nutty.
Lucas worked at RNA.
Probably pastor.
No.
Not anymore. Breaking news.
All right, we'll save that for another time.
He's gonna
hate us. Continue. Moving on.
There's better places out there. I know it. Dude, I believe in you. I've only met you one time, dude.
Okay. Sorry. So you're working.
Wait, real quick. And then Josh was working with you guys at RNA too, right?
Josh Heron? No. Joshua.
No, the guy that hung out with your brother.
Josh Gabbard, my guy.
Gabbard.
G-Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing lots of stuff then. He was also working at RNA.
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Josh Gabbard. I used to drive Josh Gabbard to work, and then a different season, he drove my brother to work for the same reason.
Yeah.
Those
Me and
guys.
Nick used to pick him up every morning.
Me too. I will never
After
forget
you left
picking
RNA.
him up and him putting on wet shoes that he left in the driveway all day. And my truck smelled so bad. And I was like a pretty clean guy. I had RNA polos, and he is like slumming it in wet shoes in my truck. Like, dude, I remember telling him, take those off, put them in the bed, and you can put them on when you get to work. And he's like, okay, because I'm not doing like the pickup, the quick trip stop in the office with those shoes on. So I'm working at RNA contracting, and I was hired to be a salesman.
Classic.
Perfect.
Hold on. We graduated at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like, boom.
First
right
job out of college.
Right out.
Shingles.
Fresh out, as they say.
Okay.
Not shingles, mostly commercial roofs, but yeah.
But you're selling.
Patch and shingles. He had me power wash a deck, which is what I did in college for part of my making money. And all pro power wash. Shout out to working hard in college to all you young people out there.
Is that your own LLC?
Me and Carson Cathcart
Yeah.
ran a little power washing company. We've gone on to bigger and better things, but it was an honest way to make a living. In like 3 hours, I would make what friends made in 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is sick.
Construction, all that stuff while you're in college is so slept on.
Yeah.
I did it in high school.
Dude.
I did it in high school, and I remember I was making like $12 an hour.
I'm jamming.
I was rich compared to all my friends.
Carson and I would wash a 2-story house for like $300. The gas and the chlorine would Cathcart. The gas and the chlorine would cost us $12.
Yeah.
And we would charge $300. We'd be there 3-4 hours, load my truck up, and split $300.
Yeah.
How'd you find these people? Were these
We had
friends and
signs,
family?
we did hangers and like friends and family.
This is a big deal, yeah.
I mean, we tried, but then we didn't give it enough effort. We were learning. I wasn't a salesman yet.
I could see you being one of those YouTube guys.
Oh, that wears the video and like knocks doors?
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah, I hope.
Just Andy Elliott.
Shout out.
Do not shout out. That guy's a clown.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you're at RNA.
I'm at RNA. I'm dating Allie. We're engaged, or not dating. We are engaged, and that's a whole separate story. If we ever do a part 2, I will do. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it because we may never do a part 2.
You're welcome back anytime. But
we'll do a part 2.
Well, it's a big part of my faith journey too, though, because I mean, who the Lord puts you with for a spouse, the impact is huge.
Yep.
And I dated that girl before her. Coming up, we were dating like 6 months. Coming up on Christmas break, I meet Allie at Calvary at Mosaic. I'm like, I think I like what's going on over here better than here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tell Allie, I'm like, nothing. We're not going on dates. I'm not cheating on anybody. Like, I just met her. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to break up with her this break. And I did. And then she begged me back. And I had to tell Allie that I was going to try and work it out with her. And Allie hated me. And for it, she didn't hate me. She would never hate anybody. She really didn't like me. Wouldn't talk to me. Wouldn't look at me.
Wouldn't look at me.
Wouldn't look at me. So then I date her through a pretty rough semester too, where she's like, dude, we're 11 hours from each other. She's in a sorority. Like, this isn't working out. She's a sweet girl, but like, was, going through her own learning life in college. I was 2 years ahead of her, and I, passed some stuff, and she was in it. And so she comes home for summer, breaks up with me. The audacity. After I take her back.
The audacity.
Dumps me. This is like high school friend who dumped me after I moved home for. So she dumps me, and then I'm like, some friends like reintroduce me and Allie in the most awkward way. Real shout out, Casey Corcoran, for making my wife talk to me again.
Look at you.
Yeah. And,
and
I had a terrible outfit on that night. Allie could still tell you what it was. It was bad. Remember plaid shorts?
Oh, I have this picture,
dude.
I have a picture somewhere.
Yeah. With Rogue status for really
You had
cool
a Cardinals hat on.
Us, a backwards hat on, Quicksilver.
Yep.
And this like gray and black design shirt with the plaid shorts. Wild outfit. That was when we rekindled. So I must have looked okay. Wow, I didn't look good. So that's like Allie was a redemptive story of like, I messed up. I was an idiot. She forgave me. And she's had to forgive me many more times in the 16 years we've been together. So, but just like progressing through life and the Lord teaching me who he is, it was a lot of redemption. In the middle of that, like right before I met Allie, was when I tore my ACL and meniscus the first time. And I was playing in 3 basketball leagues and a volleyball league and a soccer league. And like, that's all I was doing. I was giving the Lord an hour a week at church. That was it. And blew my knee up. And it was devastating, dude. Like, couldn't do any of the stuff I loved. But I was on a couch by myself a lot. And I was thinking and praying and got in my Bible. And like, the Lord, I think what he taught me the most at that time was like to really just to slow down, because I'm a goer. I go. And just teaching me to like stop. So he taught me that. I meet Allie. I'm working at RNA. We're engaged. We're like headed to get married.
How long from meeting, from the plaid shorts to engagement?
2.5 years.
Okay.
I mean, we like dated a year, engaged a year,
Okay.
some months there too, is what I would say.
Okay.
Dated a year and a half, engaged a year, about.
Okay.
We get married. Life is easy. I'm no longer in RNA. I took the job I was waiting for, working at RNA, which was at Lutheran Trust, Church Asset Management. Real shout out, Dave Lehman, starting me in my sales career. And I was selling insurance to churches and nonprofits, going to Calvary and serving faithfully. And like, we were doing good for 3 months, April to May to June to July. Your dad's got cancer. And I mean, that's just like, for anyone that has been married, that grenade not long in is just brutal. You're like, wait a minute, this is not supposed to happen.
Rubber meets the road.
Yeah. So it was a jarring thing because like, I mean, my dad was 53 when he got diagnosed. And my mom asked me to come to the doctor's appointment. She's like, if it's bad news, I feel like I'm not going to be able to remember what the doctor says. Can you come with me? So me and Allie went. This is pretty sure St. Luke's building. Don't remember. He was treated at Siteman. It was Siteman in St. Peter's. Go in the meeting. The guy, when you have prostate cancer, they check for something called a Gleason score, which is like the severity of your prostate cancer. I want to say it's like a 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. They took 12 little biopsies. 10 of them were 10s, a 9 and an 8. They're like, this is not good. I remember walking out of that room. I barely make it out the door. Puddle of tears in the hallway. Mom and dad are still in there, like scheduling an appointment. And I looked at Allie and I said, he's going to die. And she, being a good wife, was like, Garrett, we don't know that. He's going to be okay. She's trying to encourage me. But I'm a 26-year-old, newly married guy. No kids on the way. No plan for kids yet. Like, my dad's dying. And my dad was, he was the best. He was a strong, tall tree. He was not a tall guy, but like, he protected us from so much. And he provided for us and like led us to the Lord in his own unique, loud, jovial way. It was like funny and goofy. You think I tell bad jokes? He told bad jokes.
Was he more extroverted than you?
No, he was like a probably one notch down for me, but pretty out there.
Okay.
But yeah, your dad's sick. And go home, cry some more, play with my dog, cry more. I tell Allie again he's gonna die. And she's like, I don't think he is. But for whatever the Lord was doing, I think I know what he was doing. He told me that day in some way, he's gonna go, dude. Get ready. And I was like, okay. And so it was weird to balance being newly married, time with my wife, and wanting to spend time with my dad, who I knew was going to be gone.
Mhm.
Caleb was a sophomore in college.
Mm.
My older brother was single and living at home, or living, if he wasn't at home, he was near home, very close to home at the time. So like they could, hey, we're going to go to Imperial and go to the dirt track races with Dad.
Mhm.
That was like, that was their focus. Dad wants to do something, we're going. And I'm like, I'll come sometimes.
Mhm.
Like I got a wife, I got a dog, I got a house.
Mhm.
Like we're buying a house. Like praise God, my dad got to see me buy our first house and like flip it, and because he taught me all that stuff. But it was hard.
Yeah.
I would have rather, like my dad died a year earlier.
Mhm.
I was for more time with him. Not really,
Yeah.
but like I ultimately got more time with him. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
I don't have any regrets from it, gratefully. Like I can't think of a moment where I was like, oh, I should have gone to that. Now I named that race, but I just remember the three of them
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so, as a young dude, your dad getting sick is like
Because you're how old right now?
26,
26. Okay.
25. He died when I was 26, so I'm 25.
Okay.
Like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I was 24. Yeah, they're going to be gone. And at the time, it's like, okay, well, my uncles are still here.
Mhm.
They're still here. One of them is gone now. I have one uncle that's still alive.
Mhm.
But I, at an early age, started going through this. You're the adult in the room.
Mhm.
And I know neither of you have gone through that yet. You've
Yeah.
both got your parents and in-laws and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Even if I were 45 doing it, like
Yeah.
it's weird. It's a goofy thing you do.
Well, I'm 25. Yeah.
So from diagnosis to gone was like just shy of a year for my dad.
Okay.
Because we do a family lake trip every year, like the Ozarks. Like all my family, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. That was a tradition that my grandpa started right when all the kids were getting married, like my mom, aunt, and uncle. And so that's always been a big deal to our family. So he went and got biopsied right before the lake. We go to the lake, like knowing something's out there, but we're not sure. He had like pee a lot and some symptoms. We come home from the lake, he's diagnosed.
Mm.
In a year, dude, my dad, I know everybody says this about their dad. My dad was a dog.
Mhm.
He worked through chemo,
Mm.
radiation, side effects, pain, sleepless nights. They cut your testosterone to like 0
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah.
Like that's the first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed the last 2 weeks of work when he's in a hospice bed.
Yeah.
So
But did he have his own company at that point? Or
no, he went back to aerospace engineering.
Okay.
He was contracting.
Okay.
So it was great that he was on a contract, because if he missed a Tuesday, he could work.
Yeah.
He could just do 2 extra hours all the next week and get the same paycheck, and like he was making great money.
Yeah.
And they needed it because they had just closed the construction company and had debt from that. And my mom wasn't in a good spot. No, they weren't in a good spot. They were finally coming out. And I like carry some of that weight too, because, I don't know, one of the adults now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was also weird to like recognize that he was dying. I knew he was. He was sick. He got better at the beginning. And they're like, man, your body responded great to radiation. Like, you're going to do chemo now. Oh, maybe I thought maybe he's got 5 years out of him.
Mhm.
And then I went to a meeting. He started having some pain in his back. I'm like, okay, we need to do a PET scan, which is like the deep scan, shows any cancer in your body. And I remember looking at his body on a screen at Simon, and it like looked like a Christmas tree.
Mm.
And you're like, oh. The second it popped up there, I was like, oh my gosh. Like I knew that's all cancer. Just little dots all over his body, a ton of it in his spine.
Jeez.
You're like, okay. That doctor was a jerk. I didn't like him. Can't remember his name, but his radiologist was awesome. Her name was Lannis Hall. She cried in his hospital room when he was dying. She was a sweet lady, cared about her patients, said, I've never seen anything like this. Been doing this 20 years. This is the
Anything like
most
his
aggressive
sickness?
prostate cancer I've seen.
Yeah.
So prostate to bones to liver, all over. Brain is what eventually killed him.
Mm.
But it was weird too, because like he's like knows he's dying.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm good. I'm going to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go to work.
Yeah.
And he come home, spend time with my mom or us or whatever he's doing. And he wake up like a normal dude, go to work. And he didn't cry. He didn't pout. Like he did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched him die. And a theme of my life is like, I've been gifted the opportunity to watch people that love Jesus die well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 3 real significant ones, and he was the first.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk a lot about his death, because it was so important for my maturation spiritually and like just being more like Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But when I watched my dad die, I had nothing, only had Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like driving home to our house in Darien Prairie in my Grand Prix and just like listening to Shane and Shane.
Mm.
And they have so many songs that are like, I just know Jesus.
Mm.
Your grace is sufficient. Embracing accusation was a huge one. Though you slay me
Mm-hmm.
was the biggest one.
Yeah.
And I remember just like, they had a new album come out at the time. And one of the songs, oh gosh, I should look it up, but it was like, it basically said like, take the cancer away, but if you don't,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
your grace is sufficient. It was like that kind of song.
Yeah.
I could look it up and like read the lyrics and be like, dang. Those kind of songs were all over my life. The Psalms and just like the Lord's promise that he is enough.
Mm-hmm.
So the like press or like the peak moment sort of in like 2012.
The lyric is, I don't need to see the cancer go away. All that I want is to know that it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Miracle.
Yeah.
It's a song.
And that's the name of the album too. I think.
Yeah.
I think of you ever listen, even if.
Yeah. Even if you don't.
Even if is, I think it's Mercy Me.
It's called Burn Us Up. That's a Shane Shane song.
Burn Enough. Yeah.
Even if you don't.
Oh, They'll Use Slay Me featuring John Paper. That's a
Dude.
God.
I mean, I'm bathing in that music.
Yeah.
Thank God too, because it's gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, praise God for those guys that like don't just write a Christian song. They're like,
Mhm.
let me take this chapter of the Bible and make it a song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which will lead me to today's sing devotion at some point.
Let's go.
But yeah, I just remember him dying. And so it went from like dad works and goes to cancer treatment
Mm-hmm.
to my mom calls me and like, I'm taking dad to the hospital.
Mm.
This is a week before we're going to the lake. I'm like, what? So like 50 weeks after diagnosis. What do you mean? What's going on? I don't know. He was that afternoon going to board a plane to MD Anderson in Houston for a clinical trial and had what seemed like a mini stroke, a TIA.
Mm.
Got forgetful and like, I was like talking weird and she's like, I take him to the hospital.
Mm.
I thought he had a TIA, but they did CTs and there was no brain issues. And then the CT is like, his brain is riddled with cancer. Yeah.
Mm.
So his brain started like essentially malfunctioning because there was cancer in it.
Yeah.
And at that moment, you're like, this is it, right? So the growing up at the lake thing in the summers was a big deal. We had a little like 20-foot boat that started getting overpowered at the lake.
Mm.
He bought this beater, 1996 Chaparral, 26 foot. Somebody turned into like a riverboat that they scuba out of. It was beat. He buys this, but it's a big block, like 454 boat and could handle the Ozarks better. And he's like, now I know he bought it going, I'm going to leave this for the boys and they can make what they make out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he was going.
Yeah.
We didn't. I mean, we did, but whatever.
Yeah.
This is pre or post diagnosis?
He's sick.
Okay.
He bought this boat 5 weeks before he died.
Oh my God.
Dude.
And my mom did.
That thing's never going away. Yeah.
Oh, no. that boat is a beautiful story. My brothers, I've put some work into it, but my brothers have slaved on that thing, and like,
Yeah.
it's beautiful and it's great and it runs and like.
Is it at Chris's?
Yeah, it's at their lake house.
Yeah.
It's on a lift down there, and they drive it and get a ton of use out of it. Like, we take the family in it. We named it Hard Times. It's what my dad always said he would name his boat.
That's
And
awesome.
It's so sick.
That's awesome.
And it's like, if you drove by it, you'd be like, that's so nice. You know, whatever, it's a boat.
No,
That thing,
that's
to
the boat.
us, yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever hit the lottery, that thing will get a fresh paint job and a supercharged 502. Interior and gauges, and it'll stay the same and forever. So he buys that boat, and we are like, we're all like our dad in the way that like we're gonna make it happen. Even Chris, like Chris is a different creature than me, but he'll make it happen. And we are like, I am not a car guy, boat guy. I am wrenching on that boat, going, we're going to the lake. My dad's like in hospital. I'm going up, I'm seeing him. We're back at the house. My uncle comes in town to go to the lake. He's a gearhead. He's helping us on the boat, getting it running. We're like, we're going to the lake, dude. I'm walking my dad out of the hospital. We're going to the lake. And so we did. And we took him down there. We barely got the boat running. I mean, it's like beat. Like, we got it running. We had sold the other, maybe the other boat was downstairs. Can't remember if we sold it yet. I don't remember. I think we still had the other boat. We're working on it. We get it down there. It's my job to like get dad to the house. My brothers are going to get the boat down there. This is like, my dad died on July 6th. This is like this is like June 30.
Okay.
We drive to the lake. We get him there. His body is just failing.
Yeah. Are you taught, like, what are your conversations, or are you able to have conversations?
I had one in the hospital with them.
Yeah.
Man. I didn't have anything I needed to say to him.
Yeah.
Because he was so awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't need to go, Dad, I'm sorry for when I did that.
Yeah.
And I forgive you for when you did that.
Yeah.
It was just like, sit down next to him on a chair and be like,
be there.
Well,
It's awesome.
You know, this is it. We talked a little bit about that, but even then it was weird because his brain was starting to not be quite right. And I didn't want to force some weird thing because I had, 25 awesome years of the best dad I could ask for. And I wasn't going to like force some memorable conversation because I already had him.
Yeah.
Like, he already impacted my life forever.
Yeah.
So I need to like squeeze something out of it.
Yeah.
So, but the thing was, we're going to the lake, dude. And the three boys are making it happen.
Hell or high water.
And if you're in the way, you're in trouble, dude. And my mom was in the way. She's like, this is a bad idea. And we're like, cool.
Yeah.
We're going. It was a bad idea. We get there. I'm at the house. They're at the boat ramp. They're putting it in. Caleb calls me. We got the boat in the water. We're putting it back in the trailer. It's taking on water. And I like cried. It's like, man, he's not going to get to ride in it. He never did. That night, we're at the lake house one night. He's like uncomfortable laying down. So he's sleeping in a recliner. He can hardly walk. He like gets up to go to the bathroom. This is traumatic, man. But he falls in an empty bathtub next to the toilet. And my dad was like, he had lost weight from being sick. He's a big dude. And me and I'm going to get the people wrong. My brother and my cousin, Paul, helped him out of the tub. And he said something like aggressive and off the wall to Paul. He was like, Paul, you're hurting my, where? He like yelled at him. And Paul was like, Paul's like my most mild-mannered cousin. He's like, I'm sorry. Help you in the tub, and But
you look like you needed help.
That next, we're all three trying to get him out, and Paul's like in there behind him, like, because he's the most nimble. Like, what a wreck, dude! But like I'm headed there. I'll fall in the bathtub, and I'm gonna die someday. So will you, and so will you. Like, I'll try not to yell at Paul.
Poor
Paul's
Aiden.
3 years older than me. I hope I don't go before him.
Damn it.
Damn it, Aiden.
So we take him home the next morning. We like get through the night and we go home. We get home that next, and you're like, what do you do? Because like this is a 54-year-old man, hospice. Like, what do you do? And that night, the next night, he fell at home. And we're all like, I think I'm sleeping in the living room. Caleb's in his room. Chris is sleeping in his old room in the basement. My mom gets all three of us up. We literally couldn't get him off the floor. We call an ambulance. They take him to the hospital. Spends one night there. And it's like, we're going to go home. We're going to do hospice. I'm like, what? What does it even mean? Like, I don't know. And I knew, but you don't know that he's going to die in 5-6 days. This is going to be a month, you know. So, okay, he's going home on hospice. So I help my mom get that set up. We go home. He always said, he told my mom that he didn't want to die at home. And we were like, you're dying at home, bud. We're going home.
You don't got a choice.
Hospital.
Yeah. No.
So he built this beautiful home for us. I'm sure he didn't want us to remember him dying there. That was the thing.
Yeah.
But he built that place. And ain't no way I'm making him die in a hospital. We're going home. So they put a hospital bed in the living room, which was like, I'm not exaggerating when I say 2 times the size of all of this.
Yeah.
Big living room, made for congregating. We moved the furniture so people are just like sitting around dying Keith. And we were not shy about letting people come over. I watched people flood in those doors, hug him, kiss him, tell him they loved him, tell him how much they meant to him and what they did for him or for them, you know. It was beautiful. And I remember this dude coming that I hadn't seen in 10 years. He walks, and him and my dad like had some issues, but they were friends for many years. He like walked in the door, crying mess, and sat down. I was like, and at this time, like my dad wasn't talking a lot, like he couldn't. I remember him like sitting down and being like, Keith, it's Dan. Just like, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. And like just saying, I just watch all these people say bye to my dad. Man, holy cow. And then we were there a lot, and praise God for the job I had at Lutheran Trust. Those guys, you know, you're new, you got 2 weeks of PTO.
Yeah.
I had done a whole year there, and then I'd been there like 5 more months. I won my first, this was so awesome. This was the Lord. I won our Agent of the Year award out of a whole agency. I sold the most premium, my year one, out the gate, busting. And my dad would tell the grocery guy. He was so proud of me. And he would be like, Garrett, Agent of the Year, year one. Like just, and he was that proud of all of us, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
He was awesome. And so I remember my boss coming over, Dave Lehman, and being like, and he was like, had his own little ways that he was tight with my dad. Dave coached my brother a little, and like Dave finds a way to be like kind of tight with anybody, like who he is. So little like inside joke with my dad. And then like just because his dad had died a couple years before, and just he walks out of the room a mess and crying and texting me like, gee man, thanks for letting me see your dad today. It's like, man, he's your friend too. Like it's not just mine. And those guys, I was like, I remember calling my boss, Kip, because Dave wasn't my direct boss. Another guy was. I was like, hey, Kip, do you want me to like put in, I don't know, PTO, what I'm going to, like basically, I don't know when my dad's going to die, but I ain't coming in. Or like, do I do PTO? He's like, nope, we'll handle any calls and emails that come in with you. Do your thing. I was gone for like 11 days. Didn't do one PTO day. I still went on vacation later that year. Like, those guys are the best. Yeah. They're still there running that place, doing the Lord's work for churches and nonprofits. If you need insurance, shout out. Lutheran Church, that's me. But I'm telling this whole story to be like, I was there. I watched my dad die. And the single most impactful thing in my life spiritually to date, even more, and I love my babies, I love my kids, even more than watching my kids be born, was watching my dad take his last breath. Because he was talking, and then he's 3 days. I mean, he just didn't talk, didn't open his eyes hardly at all. He had a little like second wind, second to last day before he died, but like her last wind or whatever. He is laying on a bed, like half up, kind of at like just a little angle. I'm on the other side of the room talking to somebody. Allie's sitting near him. Our friend Sandy is nearby. Probably 15 people in the room.
Mm.
People are just hanging out. I want to be there.
Mm.
And Allie goes, Garrett, like yell, like kind of whisper yells. I'm like, what? Like, but urgent. And obviously I'm sensitive to I would wake up in the middle of the night, think my phone was ringing. Like, I'm like on edge. I look over. I like walk the 4 steps over there. I'm there. My brother's there. My mom's there. My dad like opens his eyes. He's looking up.
Mm.
He smiles.
Mm.
His eyes are like this big and he is smiling. I'm like, what? What? And for a second I thought, what is going on? And then I went, holy cow.
That's it.
And he smiled for a second. Huge, big, like breath in, gone.
That's so cool.
Mm.
His eyes, like, I think his eyes stayed open, but his mouth, he died smiling.
Mm. Dude, let's go.
That's awesome.
And I watched someone through broken, tattered, the way I described him growing up, still followed Jesus, led us to Jesus, served the church, served the people. A lot of the stuff I hear about your dad, I'm like, man, they did like the same thing in different places. And
Yeah.
maybe not to the level your dad did, or like he was always like fixing somebody's house. But my dad was doing that stuff with people in the church body and just love the Lord the way he knew,
Mm-hmm.
the way the Lord taught him, and to watch him go
Mm-hmm.
be with Jesus, like for real. Like I am pretty sure he was looking. I don't know who we see first, like Peter or God.
It's gotta
He
be,
was looking
gotta
at
be
one of them.
Jesus, dude.
Gotta be Jesus.
He was
Gotta be
looking at
Jesus.
Jesus, and
Dude,
I watched him go.
that is the physical, like that's the picture. And again, to bottle that up and put it in our like,
I will tell somebody I don't know real well about that.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
well, it's the practical, like skin and bones picture of Philippians 1. It's my eager expectation and hope that I will not be at all ashamed, but that with full courage, now as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death. For me to live is Christ, to die is gain. And the smile is
that's the
gain.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, it's
unreal.
Makes sense that will.
I hope you're there when Lincoln goes.
Yeah. Yep.
Because holy cow.
Yep. Just a giant smile.
Unbelievable.
Mm.
I don't know if when the same thing will happen, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
But man. So, yeah. I'm 38. That was all 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So I entered real adulthood fast.
Mid-20s.
And mom like, do we have to sell our childhood home like tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we have a little time? We need to fix stuff. That was the next couple years. It was like hard.
Mm-hmm.
I love my mom. I did not want to answer the phone when she called me.
Yeah.
Like I was not. I didn't want to be.
You were Keith.
Another dad, another husband.
Yeah.
And she'd do it to my brother too. It wasn't like it was just me, but it was a lot of me because Caleb's in college. Yeah. My older brother was living a different life at the time. And praise God, all this like led to him truly following the Lord too.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm in that spot again of like new wife, mom that needs help.
That's gone.
Ugly in that, like brutal.
Yeah.
And I spoke at my dad's funeral. It was short. I should have looked this up before I came. I wrote it out. I have the paper somewhere in my house. But I had heard John Piper say on a podcast that, I'll butcher this, but I'll try. And when a father dies, it is like the tallest tree in the forest falling.
Mm.
And it falls and it's loud and it crashes. But the biggest thing is like it's not protecting the other trees anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I read this quote and I said, but we are ready.
Mm.
The trees that are left are like ready because he prepped us, because he showed us Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's our turn to stand tall.
Yep. Baton's been passed. Yeah.
And
Oh, it's a saying among arborists in Oregon. You never know the height of a tree until it falls.
yeah, there was a different piece of it that was about John was talking
Fathers.
about dads dying. Maybe he
Yeah.
quoted that, but it was like, man, when a father dies, a good, bad, or indifferent father, man, he's just been the biggest thing around you forever.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Yep.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Now it's time. So now it's time was at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pause real quick. Like thinking about, and I know we're not at your kids yet,
yeah.
but all being dads with kids that are young enough that aren't going to appreciate the conversations and being the tallest tree in their life.
Yeah.
Like just a testimony to the importance of the Sunday through Saturday, like all the moments that you decide to wake up a little earlier
Mm-hmm.
and pursue intimacy with Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever your version of to live as Christ looks like, the overflow of that you're not going to feel from Kinley or Aiden or Elliot or Zeke or new baby. They're not going to know for decades. But it's worth it's worth all of the boring Tuesdays, you know?
It's worth that. And it's worth nearness to Jesus.
Yeah.
Like the gain of being close to Jesus is crazy.
Yep. Yep.
The studying it does in your own heart, the knowing Jesus more, and just the gift of being close to him, the impact on your wife, on your kids, on your community, on your lot family, on your friends, on your work. Like, I want to hurt myself because I've chosen the other portion so many times.
Yeah.
I really want to, but what am I doing?
Yeah.
Choosing the other portion.
Yep.
It's sloth.
Yeah.
And I've chosen it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
More times than I've chosen Jesus, I've chosen the not good portion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And so I pray that is not, I will turn around in the next second half of my life and say, I chose Jesus.
Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, my run-ins with death are not close to over at that juncture.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to just keep going.
Keep going.
So,
Wait.
yeah.
Go to the bathroom real quick. You guys can do that if you want, but I can do that.
I'll wait.
I'll wait for you.
I don't want you to miss anything, dude. Shout out, new baby.
New baby boy, by the way. Number Trace. Okay.
Trace.
Also, we might just have to keep this in here because I need your on the record opinion. I tried to talk my wife into keeping the E train going.
Yeah.
You're going to end up on her side. I know this already. But I tried to get...
we don't need to hear all that.
Emeka.
Emeka.
It means, in Nigerian, it means
Yeah.
God has done great things.
In Nigerian.
In Nigerian.
We ain't doing all that, bro.
The other option was...
I'll come fight the pen out of his hand at the hospital.
The other option that Kelly actually came up with was Travion.
Okay.
Trey is the third, but go by Trey. Yeah.
Okay.
But we have those are my, I haven't fully committed to.
Better than Emeka. You know Emeka?
Not sold. Yeah.
He was the dog, All-American.
Yes.
At
Duke.
UConn.
Oh, UConn. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, UConn.
Not Duke.
He was a Husky. He was on the cover of one of those games back then.
I'm thinking of Emeka Ibuka, but
whatever.
Sure.
I'm talking about real dogs.
Dude,
Actually,
Emeka Ibuka is the dog, dude. He's a real dog.
Yeah, he is.
And he loves Jesus.
Loves Jesus, dude.
And his name means God who does great things.
And he
is Nigerian.
It is not. Prayerfully,
he will be one of the whiter kids. He will likely be one of the whiter kids in our community. Yes.
Yeah. You got a little soul, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got a little soul, but
I-
not a Mexican.
He has no soul.
He's got a little, dude.
He's Dutch.
No, I got
They
a
wore
little.
wooden shoes.
No. That was
That was a long
generational
dude.
sins, dude. That's
Generational
over.
sins.
That's over.
Oh, man.
All right, continue.
All right. So, man, Jesus builds us in the valleys.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. You know that so
Mhm.
well. Stephen, I know you know that too. I've had a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if my dad died a year after we got married, Liz died when my mother-in-law, when Kinley was a year and a half old. So that would have been, she died in May of 21. My dad died in July of
16, you said.
15.
Oh, I thought you said 16.
No, 14. It's been 12 years. July 14. So there's a big gap between those.
Yeah.
8 years. But I remember we're living here in St. Louis. I'm working at Lutheran Trust. Allie gets pregnant after 3 years of trying for her to get pregnant. And totally the Lord, man. We're like starting to go to a fertility clinic of like, is there something wrong with one of us?
Mm-hmm.
And she gets an ovarian cyst, which she's had before,
Mm-hmm.
and has to go to the hospital. She has the best OB. Real shout out Dr. Thompson. He's the best. And she goes to him and she's having the issues. He meets her at the hospital, and those are dangerous.
Mhm.
You can bleed a ton from those and they can affect your fertility. Whatever. She goes in and he's like, this one is worrying me. I need to remove it. And so he goes in to remove it. And it was supposed to be like let's say 1 hour procedure. I'm sitting in the hospital waiting room with Miranda, now Glenville, Cheney. She was living with us at the time. Her and Allie are super tight. She's just sitting in the waiting room with me. She didn't have work, she didn't have school. It's been like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I'm not like worried she's dying, but I'm like, what's going on? Like if there's an emergency, they tell me.
Mm-hmm.
She's been there 3 hours. Dr. Thompson rolls out in the scrubs, still has his little cap on, sits down. He's soft-spoken, sweet man, and he's like, Garrett, Allie's doing great. I'm like, okay. Got the cyst off, all good. But man, we found so much scar tissue on her ovaries, really her right ovary. And I removed all of it. As much as I could, but nearly all of it. I'm like not registering. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
We go back to the room. Allie's awake. He's telling Allie, and he's like in front of both of us. He's like, I think this was what was preventing you from getting pregnant.
Huh.
And most people, like endometriosis, like will get that scraped off, and it will pay for the surgery and whatever. He's like, I think this was keeping you guys. The next month, she's pregnant.
Wow.
And you're like, thank you, Jesus, for
Wow.
like your provision. And so she gets pregnant. We always wanted her to be able to stay home with the kids. I was not making a bunch of dough at Lutheran Trust at the time. And we had always had trouble keeping our Chicago territory filled because insurance is a slower build.
Mhm.
You're not like making a bunch of money year two.
Mhm.
It like takes 4 or 5 years. So it was always hard to hire in Chicago because cost of living so high.
Mm-hmm.
So we would hire people, we'd lose them. We had one person up there for a long time. She was great, but her husband worked too.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was second income. And so she was willing to do the slow build. Then you hire new, and we lost a guy to a competitor. And my boss just comes in my office one door and closes the door. He's like, I want to talk to you about something. I'm like,
This is Dave?
no, Kip.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Walks in. He's like, I want to talk to you something. So you got to keep this between us. And I'm like, okay. He's like, and at the time, his dad was the president of our agency and was headed to retirement. He's like, I don't know. I think they're going to make me president of the agency at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up doing that. It's a great move. He's awesome. And they had Dave and Matt Potty lead the sales team. They're A1 at that. So it's a great place. But he's like, I think you make a ton of sense in our Chicago territory. And I had been covering it remote, like
Mhm.
driving up there twice a year for like a year, closing some sales, servicing some existing business. I had family up there. I would like go up there and stay with them,
Mhm.
Alex side. And we loved those folks in Wheaton. And he's like, would you ever consider going? Dude, I'm like St. Charles till I die.
Mhm.
I was like, no freaking way.
Were you at Matthias at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can pay you way more out there. And at the time, I'm like, I don't really know what that means. You had already tried to hire me at Lakeside.
Yep.
And I said, no dice.
Try again.
And so he literally offered to double my salary, and the commission would probably be double too. So like, this is what I make, and you're going to now make this.
Mm-hmm.
And the increase was more than what Allie made by a good margin. And I'm like, oh, I guess we gotta think about this. So we hemmed and hawed for like 8 months of like, will we do this or not? He finally got named like the successor. The offer got more formal, and he's like, no rush. And we sat on that sucker for like 3 months. Like, I don't know. We finally said yes. And we prayed a ton. And we followed the Lord's call to Chicago. And we moved to Wheaton. And Kinley was born there in Central DuPage Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And her birth certificate says Illinois, which irks me a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it does. And so we got up there.
The stain on her record.
Yeah. I don't hold it against her.
She's going to grow up a Cubs fan.
Okay, so we moved to Chicago in July of 19. You were in my lot family.
Yep.
I passed you off to Matthew.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, we're out. And so Matthew and Lisa take over lot family, and praise God for the work and service they did there and still do. And we left.
Mm-hmm.
It's July, and Chris and Liz, Allie's parents, come up in November. Let me think about this. They came up before. I'm going to get the month wrong. It was either the month before or the month after Kinley was born. And they're like, it was before Kinley was born. They come up, hanging out for the weekend, which is normal. Like they would come see us, our family there. Liz is like, I have cancer.
Mm.
And I'm sitting here like, here we go. She says, but it's not good, but it's not bad. And I love that woman so much. And she looked at me and she said, I promise it's not going to be like your dad.
Mm.
And I cried. I was like, and she meant like, I'll be here longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like having our first kid, and she is, if they they write, when they describe grandmas in books, child's books, they are writing about my mom.
Yeah, Liv. Yeah.
And so you're like, wife, new baby here, Nana, like sick in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And prior to that, Allie had come to me like out of the blue and been like, I think God's telling us to move back. And
How long have you been there?
2.5 months.
Yeah.
I go, nope.
Yep.
Not happening. I was a mean husband. I said, it ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool. We're not going back.
Good idea. That's cute.
I said, I'm retiring here.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And so we had like some level of a conversation, but it was short because I was mad. And I said, I want you to like go away from me with this for like a month and pray by yourself. I'm not. This ain't happening. But if you tell me that you prayed for a month and feel the same, we can talk again. She comes back. We're supposed to move. I said, we are not moving.
This is pre-cancer.
No,
Liz cancer.
it was during all of this. So part of me is going, she wants to be with their mom.
Yeah.
We're not moving. Girl, like you can go see her. It's a 4.5 hour, it's a 4 hour, 15-minute drive. Like you're going to go, we're going to spend time with your mom. They have a big house. We could stay there forever. I mean, heck, I could have worked the Chicago territory. Like, if she died for a year, I could have like been here a ton. I was. She pressed me again. She's like, "We're supposed to move." I say no. It's a big deal. It's a division in our marriage. And she's consulting, like talking to her friend Angela, confiding in her. She's like, "I don't know what to do." And Angela's like, "Let's just spend a month praying for our husbands." And they did that. And it's like a spring day. So I'm going to say Kinley's like 6 months old. Liz is sick, but kind of like my dad. Oh, she's getting a little better. You know, looks like at the time we probably thought Liz would live 5 years.
Yeah.
And I'm going out to mow the grass. I throw in some Shane and Shane and then the AirPods, and I prayed. And it was I'm serious. It was the first time I prayed about if we should go home. It was the first time I said, "Lord, do you want us to go home?" And I felt this like warm blanket on me. Just this calm, easy, like I didn't hear yes. I felt, "I'm with you." I was like, gosh dang it.
I gotta go tell Allie.
So I walked inside and I said, "Well, I don't know how, but we can move back." She's like, "What?" I didn't know she was doing this month of prayer with Angela. I didn't know anything. But I finally submitted my heart to the Lord and said, "What do you want?" And I think a lot of times he doesn't give a rip what job we work. He wants us to work to the honor of his glory.
Yep.
To glorify him and tell people about Christ. This job, this job, this job, this school. Honor me.
Yep.
This time he said, "Go home." And I didn't know what to do because coming home meant not my job. That was really my only job out of college because they couldn't pay me that there. And I wasn't sending Allie back to work and kids.
You didn't have Aiden yet, right?
No, we said
he was down here.
Yeah. I called you.
Yep.
And I said, "Hey man, I'm moving back to Chicago or to St. Louis. I don't know what I'm going to do."
He came crawling back.
There was no.
No, dude, I had to sell. I had to sell the salesman.
Yeah. So I called and I was just like, "Dude, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to find something." And you said, "We need you. And there's a role here that you'll crush." And I'm like, "Commission only? I don't think so, dude."
They said 10%.
It's like,
10% of what?
10%.
Okay. So that was a huge leap of faith, dude. Do you know how stressful it is to move city to city in a U-Haul with a baby and a wife during COVID?
Yeah, that's nuts.
It was brutal. I
forgot that was during
the
COVID.
last night I loaded our U-Haul. I paid my cousin's friend Joe. Shout out, Joe. That is my guy. And he was adopted from Ethiopia into a family in Wheaton, and he is a worker. And he hoofed boxes with me for like 4 hours loading that truck the night before closing. I'm like at the finish line, not ready. And thankfully, Joe helped me get ready.
You and my dad grew up in Wheaton?
No, dude.
What?
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure.
It's above Naperville. Touches Naperville.
Wheaton is not what you think of when you think of Chirac.
No.
No.
It's nice.
It's
Kirkwood.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's wonderful.
Wheaton College.
My dad's parents had some skrill.
Really?
Wheaton is where people have skrill.
I
I didn't have enough skrill to go up there.
Yeah, they just blew it all.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the best thing to do with money is spend it.
You're losing it.
That's why we have it.
Hey, we're not taking it to heaven. No,
That's true.
Praise God.
Don't take notes. Whoever heard that.
Dave Ramsey would say it.
Dave Ramsey said that, yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, so you're no shout out.
My God, my mom gonna hurt me for saying that. She Dave Ramsey got my family out of debt.
Let's go.
Yeah, so just these are how I've been made. Hard moments, man. And your wife looking at you and going, "We're supposed to go back," and me going no, and then saying yes because the Lord told me yes. And then Lakeside's more than it could have ever been, as hard as it can be.
Mhm.
It has provided for my family in glorious ways
Mhm.
when we needed it bad.
Mhm.
Like we all know that as you have kids and you get older, life gets more expensive, and like just that and the amount of therapy we needed,
Mhm.
and my sweet wife was not her. She couldn't do anything, dude.
Mhm.
She was broken when her mom died. And the Lord's like, that's okay. I'll give you money and you
Mhm.
can order DoorDash
Mhm.
and like your wife can lay down on the couch.
Mhm.
It's like those common graces that
Yeah.
we would have served. It's not like we would have died without it, but he's like, I'm going to take care of you like this.
Yeah.
But I like skipped past Liz. You know, a woman that like shared the gospel, opened her home to everyone, raised other men like that were youth pastors at Calvary, interns, lived with them, was a second mother to so many people,
Mm.
and then died gracefully. She was mad that she was going to die when, like, let's say, like 2 months out. It's becoming clear she's going to go. And her cancer journey was like a little more than a year and a half. It wasn't that long. That 2 month out, like, I'm going to die. She was mad. She was pissed because she's looking at her granddaughter.
Mhm.
Canaan was just born, my nephew. She meets her 2 grandkids. She is born to be a grandma, a
Mhm.
Nana.
I mean, Kinley still asks about her.
We still talk about her.
Yeah.
Awesome. We went to Hilton Head, just went to Hilton Head, Nana's special place. We were there on her birthday 2 weeks ago. It's
Mm.
awesome. But there was like this little time of she's mad that
Mhm.
she's dying. Then she got over it and she was ready to go see Jesus.
Mhm.
And like I watched her joyfully die of sepsis in a hospital bed in her living room
Mm.
because her cancer ate a hole through her insides.
Yeah.
But the people in and out the door, just like my dad.
Mhm.
The people in and out the door, you impacted my life. Allie's friend that she grew up with, she had not seen her since 4th grade. Came to see Liz. Cried, held her hand. You meant so much to me. You
Mm.
showed me so many good things. And I don't know if Stacy follows Jesus. I get like a hunch that she does, but like she heard the gospel in that house.
Mhm. Mhm.
I pray that people, well, not for me,
Mhm.
for the glory of Jesus,
Yep.
will be like, Garrett,
Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
Because we're all going, dude.
Yep.
And so, watch Liz die gracefully. And that was hard, man. There was a lot of things that came after that were almost maybe harder than her dying, just within family and like it was a
Mhm.
really hard time. And then 2 Septembers ago, I watched my grandpa die. The
Mhm.
one that Howard Clark said, let me tell
Mhm.
you about Jesus,
Mhm.
the matriarch. And that was hard too, because it was just different. You talk about old people dying. It's like, I wish my grandpa Dave would have died 2 years earlier.
Mhm.
Watching that last 2 years was like, man,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
You did your thing.
Yeah.
You showed us Jesus. Look at all these people that have eternity ahead of them because of you.
Yeah.
Or because of the work the Lord did through you.
Mhm.
But watching him die was tough because that's different. He was grouchy about it. And like, I don't know if I blame him.
Mhm.
He was 91 or 90 when he died. Like, he put in his time, dude.
Mhm.
He served the Lord faithfully. But all to end in glory.
Mhm.
The same way that my dad looked up and smiled, he went to glory too.
Mhm.
And he was a father to my dad.
Mm.
And he loved my dad just like his own blood.
Mhm.
And he was just the greatest grandfather we could ask for. And my grandma's the best. And like, but the places I've seen Jesus the most are watching believers go to eternity.
Mhm.
And I've watched it up close a few times. My Uncle Bill died.
Yep.
but of a sudden heart attack, and that was different because it was like gone.
Yep.
Totally different experience, but in glory.
Yep.
He didn't lay there in the bed and tell his kids bye.
Yep.
But he is in glory with all the saints. Praise God.
Yep.
So, man, we had a sermon in June, right before the last week the Jeffersons were here. Kempton, when he guest spoke.
Yeah.
Live like you're leaving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And this is so like, let's go. What's the Lord doing in my life now?
Yeah.
He's breeding discipline in my life for his glory.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. The second thing, he keeps making me think about eternity.
Yeah.
Those are the two big things.
He's been chipping away at that for a while.
He's been showing me eternity since I was 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Wednesday night was Alex and Mikhail Jefferson's last Wednesday at church before they moved to Iowa. We just went and saw them. It was great.
We went to Iowa.
This past
Let's
week.
go.
It was great.
That's awesome.
But man, that's my guy. That is my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Alex. He's been there for me through some stuff, and our kids are like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
My friends have moved away before. Way harder to watch your kids' friends move away.
Yeah.
Because man, that hurts their little hearts. Kinley cried on the drive home Sunday. Like, man, it hurts. So I like look up and I see that Mark doesn't have his mic on. And I see some other dude, I can't tell who it is, with a mic on. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me that their last night is not Mark or John.
Dude, it's Captain now.
I didn't realize it was
So,
Do you know he was at Piper's Church forever?
No.
He was at Bethlehem Baptist.
No,
I think he
no.
went to the seminary up there too.
Well, he did marriage retreat one year. I don't know if you were there that year.
Mhm.
he did it
Dude, he got up there.
2 years in a row.
1 or 2.
Throwed. He throwed. He got up there and threw down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Live like you're leaving.
Mhm.
When he put the title of the sermon up there, I've been away from sermon titles for so long that I was like, "Come." And then he goes, live like you're leaving. And man, that guy reeled me in so fast. And the Lord beat my heart up that night. But it was, my friends are leaving. And Kempton's like, live like you're leaving.
Mm.
And he talked about the tragic interruptions
Mhm.
that happen in life to remind us that this is not our home.
Mhm.
The next day, I heard a quote that said, no matter how bad our life gets here, it's okay
Mhm.
because it's the worst it can get because this is not our home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we're going to heaven.
Yep.
We're going home.
Yep.
So I've like all these eternal things. So I'm sitting in that sermon, listening to him preach Live Like You're Leaving, trying not to cry. Like, I know that we're leaving. I've watched people leave. I know it. I have not gone up to the pastor after church since I was in college.
Uh-huh.
Like to do a like, man, you touched my heart today. Like I want to give space. I don't. Part of me is like give space for other people to do that.
Yeah.
Whatever. I beelined it to that brother. And I said, hey man, can I talk to you? And he goes, of course. And man, what a sweet guy he is. I said like 2 words and started to cry. But I said, I needed tonight bad. And I know what it means to live like you're leaving because I have watched some warriors of the faith go to heaven. And I've like a blubbering mess, and he's being gracious with me and listening. And I said, my friends are moving Saturday, Sunday. My best friends are leaving, and their babies are my baby's best friends. And I am sad. And I said, but man, it's a miss, right? And he's, come on. Like he's getting excited. We talked.
Garrett will get him riled up.
Preaching at the preacher. We talked for a minute, 2 minutes. And I looked at him and I'm going to say this to people. I looked at him and I was like, dude, I don't know if I'll ever see you again, but thank you. And we went in to dap up. And as I was shaking his hand, he goes, I'll see you at the throne. And I started crying again and just walked away. I was like, all right, late. I was like, praise God. Because, dude, that level of eternal mindset for me would be like, dude, I don't know if I'll ever see you again. And I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, brother, I'll see you
Yeah.
at the feet of Jesus. I was like, man, that was powerful.
Goodness.
So eternity has been the thing he's been doing to me lately,
Hmm.
just smacking me
Mm-hmm.
in the face. And like in the face of adversity and crazy things going on at work and like hardship and life hardship at home and with raising kids and remodeling a house and working and just, he's like, man, this is not it.
This is not your home.
Get that Febreze bottle out like Kimpton did that night. Spray the little thing and go, there you were.
Gone.
You gone.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm.
I don't know, live like you're leaving. We're not here long.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's been doing in my life lately.
Mm.
It's reminding me of that and growing me.
Dude, the balance too of, yes, we're missed, but you just told the stories of these legends
Mm-hmm.
and the deep impact
Mm-hmm.
that you can have on others through the Spirit, obviously.
Eternal impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
It's a weird balance.
yeah, I get that it's both and.
So the Sing devotion today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's
Talk me-
that? Joby Martin preaching a little bit, and then Psalm 84 from Shane and Shane.
Yep.
It's like subtitled "I'm Home."
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull up a lyric from that.
It's probably just the psalm, so.
It's a good guess.
Well, it is, but I'm gonna pull up the lyrics out because they took some liberties in like how they wrote the song. But it's like, better is one day with you than 1,000 elsewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the crux of the song. It's like, I would rather be with Jesus. I told my little brother, who's a wonderful musician, like 4 years ago, I was like, when the song came out, I said, hey, text my brother, hey, if I die before you, I need the song at my funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're up for it, I want you singing it.
Mm.
Like I told him that years ago.
Yeah.
So when this came on Sing Devo this morning and I was coming here tonight, I was like, come on,
Buckets.
Lord.
Yeah.
So the song just builds and builds, and it talks about like, when I bow down before you, I'm richer than all kings.
Mm-hmm.
When I stand in your presence, I'm free.
Mm.
And then the bridge is unreal. It's wherever I go, I'm home, because you're here in my soul. You're an oasis in the desert, living water overflow.
Mm.
I hit that a couple times. And then the song like quiets down and goes, when I bow down before you, I'm richer than all kings. When I stand in your presence, I am free.
Mm.
Oh, when I sit at your table, I'm right where I belong. In the doorway of my Father's house, I'm home.
Mm.
And I've watched people walk in that door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this morning, that devotion, man, was like, come on.
Smacked you around.
Yeah.
Mm. It's the when you hear John 3:16 and you think of eternal life, your mind goes to, all right, it's your dad, wide-eyed,
Yeah.
sees Jesus.
Let's do it. Yeah.
But eternal life is now. If I have Jesus, that's my reality now. That
I'm already started it.
What home looks like, and that's what he was talking about on that.
When I'm in your presence.
I have his presence now. Now I get that it's
but don't wish it away.
Yep.
Don't wish to the other side.
Yep.
Do everything that the Lord's got for you right here. I've told a lot of people that in hard times, people younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey brother, don't go home and pray for this to go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if you ask the Lord to take this from you, but like, you better ask the Lord what he's got for you to learn in this.
Yep. Yep. It's the
Don't waste.
It's the good fight where even in sin, it's not a behavior issue. It's an intimacy and
intimacy with the Lord.
Yeah. Am I at home with him? That's my main problem. Am I walking in that?
Yeah. And I can confidently say 6 months ago, Garrett, and today, Garrett, aren't the same guy.
Yeah.
And I hope that 6 months from now, Garrett, are not the same guy I am today.
Yep.
And that I'm more home, and I'm more aware of his presence, and I'm bowing down at his feet, and I'm dining at his table, because that's home.
Yeah, verse 2, he says, my soul longs, yes, faints for the courts of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're growing in that, and you can already look back 6 months and see what God's done there. But I want more of that.
There's a not straight from the Bible. Red Clay Strays have some songs that are just like to the heart.
Mm-hmm.
The one that beat me up a lot a year ago, because I'm a fixer, I'm a doer, I'm a getter. Like, that's how God made me. That's how I've been raised. It's just who He made me to be. And then his song, "Wanna Be Loved," like the song is like, it's like, man, I just want to be loved. That's the chorus. I just want to be loved. He says it like 4 times. But one of the verses says, this is my life, dude. This is it. It says, they say that faith can move a mountain, but I'm built for the climb. So tell me, am I faithful or just too stubborn? Tell me, what will I find? At the peak, at the top, at the end of the line, and at the end of my life, oh, tell me how my climb will be judged. And then he goes into the I just want to be loved. And I don't feel that I want to be loved part of the song a ton. Like, I like that song. It's like killer song. But that verse, the first time I heard that, I was like, I had to sit down. Because it's me. It's like, man, that's the thing where I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
They say faith can move a mountain, but I'm built for the climb. And he wants me to climb. Well, he says, well done. Run your race.
Yep.
Like, run it to the end.
Yep.
So that's that balance Joby was talking about. It's like eternity, but you got right now to serve Jesus, to run after Jesus, to like sprint after Jesus. So I saw them Saturday, the Red Clay Strays, at the Iowa State Fair with Alex.
Oh, you asked me about that.
Yeah, I bought him. It's not his band. He had never heard of him. I was like, hey, bro, just
Alex
go to this
had?
with me. I'm going to buy you a ticket. We're going. Because I really wanted to go. So we go. He listened to a little bit of their music, but we're at the show, and he's like, these guys are unreal. Those guys love Jesus.
Yep.
He has the end of that, when he does that song live.
The Want to Be Loved?
Yeah. You ever heard the version at the Ryman, when he sang at the Ryman?
Maybe not.
Okay. He closes the song only live. He says, I just want to be loved. Like, he hits that part. And then he goes, a cappella, the music goes off. He says, I need mercy and healing and power of prayer, and to admit that I'm scared. No, I'm not broken, I swear. He in a concert with 10,000 people that most of them probably don't know Jesus. He nails that. And I'm like, come on.
Let's go.
Dude, Brandon Coleman, dude. I mean,
He's
He's their lead singer.
Yeah, Brandon Coleman's
their drummer has to too.
Oh no, I think
he's like standing up, like
I think
doing this.
I think
in the back.
I want to say most of the band.
Yeah, I think if there's 6 of them, I think like 4 or 5 of them really follow Jesus.
And I think that some are just louder about maybe their faith than others. But
one of them I don't think does.
Really?
He's been part of the band forever, and that's their boy. And like,
they're the new Need to Breathe.
I thought that today, and I was like, yeah, but they're way cooler than Need to Breathe.
I also think that
sick. I'm a diet or die Need to Breathe. Red Clay Strays, I think I would probably put above them.
Yeah.
They just have been around in my life for a shorter time.
They're just the kind of music I like better.
Yeah.
But
they seem kind of somewhat similar.
They are, because they're like,
I know it's a little more folky,
band, but we will talk about Jesus.
Yeah.
And we will tell you that he is king of our lives.
Yeah.
But he like would pause, between songs, talk a little and be like, this next song's about God, and I hope it doesn't offend you, but if it does, I'm singing it anyway, kind of thing.
Yep.
I'm like, come on, man.
That's what Need to Breathe. We went to see them.
Yeah.
What? Last weekend.
Wednesday.
Was it cool?
Great, dude. They're great live.
Second time I see him. Yeah, Beer Weimar. That's the most.
I'm going to see my guy in October again.
At the Fox?
Yeah. No, it's not at the Fox this year. It's at the, what's next to the pageant?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know CWG's coming in November?
Who?
Charles Wesley Godwin?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I missed him last time. I would go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't listen to a lot of this stuff.
Dude,
but I like him.
I love Charles Wesley Godwin.
Were we close when we went to Sturgill the first time?
You had just gotten married. We were good boys.
That was at that point? Okay.
We were becoming friends.
Dude, I love Sturgill.
Sturgill is
with
fantastic.
Rob Guile and Joe Dell.
Yep.
You went with Vile Guy.
Vile Guile and Joe Dell. Jason Odell, dude.
Nick called him that.
Joe Dell. Jason Odell.
Do you still hang out with him? How's he doing?
I
I don't know if
don't
anyone's
want to
seen
be
him.
sad on the pod, but I haven't heard from Joe Dell in 7
No, I'm
years.
not.
No, we just don't cross paths.
Yeah.
You know, the last time I probably heard from Joe Dell was in a group with a bunch of unknown numbers about narcs.
A little group text I was
Dude,
in
that
with him.
group text was crazy.
I was on a little group text with him, but the last time I saw him was at the Sturgill show.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he moved to Tennessee to work at that jean company
Oh, you're right.
that he loved. What's the name of that company? It's
I
like
don't
some
remember.
American-made jeans and jean jackets, and it was his dream to work there. He literally sewed.
I do remember.
That dude has a master's in education.
Yep.
And he's sewing jeans, and then he moved back to the lake.
He was teaching at Lindenwood, wasn't he?
Probably
Coaching?
I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he was like the assistant
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
He was in the AD.
He also coached with Trevor. He coached rugby. Yeah.
Love Joe Dell, man. I hope he's good. I hope he's near the Lord and healthy.
Played a lot of Mario Kart with him.
Love that guy.
Yeah. Wow.
But you know what? He's a picture of like, it's such a worn out saying the Lord works in mysterious ways, but like, I know that guy loves Jesus. I'm going to see him at the throne too.
Mm-hmm.
And his life and my life, look,
Went totally
so
different. Yeah.
And
Yep.
all good, dude. But man, Sturgill Simpson at the Fox with my guy Joe Dell. I remember looking over. I was like, where did Jason go? Everybody's standing up, like digging the concert. I look over. He's sitting down like this. Because he loves Sturgill Simpson.
Mhm.
He was just like, and after the show, I was like, what were you doing, man? He's like, I just couldn't even believe I was in the same room. So
I was locked in.
he was dying, like on another planet. And I'm standing up screaming, singing songs like a maniac.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think you
Tried to get you to go to Sturgill this year, and you were like, you couldn't. You told me you couldn't. That's
You guys want to tour I saw recently? You guys want to drive out to KC and go see Chris?
Stapleton?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see him.
Dude, tickets are not bad. They're $158.
My threshold for tickets is pretty low.
It's
Garrett's been like,
You understand? I'm lower than Sam is because I don't really like concerts. There are like
I love it.
5 people. Chris Stapleton is up there that I would spend some money on Chris Stapleton. There are also some like weird techno bands that you
I've
wouldn't know.
spent some cash to see Sturgill.
Morgan.
John Mayer was unreal. That guy is
I would
just
spend
an artist.
I
And Morgan was expensive, but that was when he was still cool.
Morgan is out of my
before he
that's out of
was
my
throwing
league.
chairs.
Before
You're
he
paying-
threw any chair.
You're paying $200 or $300 for the grass.
No,
I
I had tickets through Alley.
How much money? How much
people
money are
shoot
you
us.
spending to see John Bellion live?
I have.
I know. I'm saying right now. I would
If
spend some cash.
if you told me he's going to do Forest Hills, what are you paying? It ain't under 1,000. I'm spending over $1,000 to go to that.
You are
That Forest Hills concert,
Oh, dude, that was bonkers.
insane.
100%.
Yeah.
Allie would be so angry with me. Like, all right, $2,000 to get in.
Dude, after his fatherhood album,
Oh,
that price went up.
I would spend a decent amount of money to see Luke Combs too.
I like him.
Luke's good. John Bellion at
can't
this
put
point
me
in my
on the
life.
radio
John
tickets.
Bellion.
So I went to see him and I did backstage the whole 9. Like spent some cash.
For real?
Yeah.
He was nobody back then.
I mean, he had
He
a
was
good
somebody,
album.
like one.
It was up in Chicago.
Yeah. What was the name of that album with 80s film? And
Yeah. I can't remember. But nowadays, I'd
Do
probably
you know my
be pretty.
sister Christy saw Macklemore at Truman State at a house party?
Macklemore, dude.
Do you think he was? You think he was propped up? I feel like he was. What's his song that blew up?
Oh
Thrift
yeah,
Shop.
he had a record.
Thrift Shop.
He had a record label behind him. Thrift Shop.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody got that, and then
You know who I saw in the basement of the duck room in Blueberry Hill holds like 300 people. Tyler Childers. Second, I was like, there was odd dude standing in front of me, stage,
Wow.
and he was zooted. He was so hot.
I saw Tyler
I mean,
Childers
his
at
eyes were.
wait, were you with us? The Hollywood?
I've never been to Hollywood.
He's talked about having a drug problem. Tyler Childers. He was off his rocker.
Yeah.
And he was sipping on hot whiskey in a teacup, like a tea thermos, and coked up.
Oh my gosh.
Great
was-
music though.
Dude, he and Sturgill.
Can I tell
drugs-
you a funny thing my little brother did at that concert? Go ahead.
I was going to say, drugs can make some wonderful music if Sturgill and Tyler are.
You can't look at the end of the 20th century.
Well, I know, but even the country
Cars
guys.
are ugly now. Why people aren't
Everything-
slinging all that MDMA?
Everything's ugly now.
Yeah, cars, houses, and
House and everything.
we're at that Tyler Childers concert. He grew up a county away from my cousins.
Okay.
And in Kentucky. And my uncle drove a school, he was a missionary, but drove a school bus for decades. Well, Tyler Childers' wife, Sonora May, she's like a smaller time artist too,
Yeah, Lady May.
rode my uncle's school bus. We're second row. We're break between song. Caleb goes, Caleb and Chris are there. He goes, hey man, your wife rode my uncle's school bus. And I'm like, I can't believe you said that. And he goes, oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, but he was
3 sheets
he was messed up. But it like you saw it like click in his ears, between his ears, and he's like, oh.
That makes sense.
Takes a drink of some, goes into the next song, and Caleb's,
Molly
that was awesome.
Molly spent some money for us to see Coulter Wall, and that was
Cool.
great.
By the way, those Blueberry Hill Duck Room tickets were like $40.
Yeah.
He was nobody.
How long
Nothing.
ago was that?
It was like a month after Feathered Indians came out.
Oh,
The first album.
All
He had a non-studio
that's
album
like
before.
that was early.
I was like listening to him on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
like,
he had
let's go to
he
the
had like
stage.
15 songs then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was peak Tyler Childers.
I don't know if any concert will top Hans Zimmer for me.
Oh man. I don't know what my favorite one I've ever been to is.
Hans Zimmer is
that is a whole different vibe.
That is a whole different vibe. I cried that 3 times.
Pearl Jam, 6 months after my dad died, they have a song called Release, and he like writes it about his dad, who he never really knew. But I sent an email in, requested that they play the song. I was like, my dad just died. It's always been my favorite song. And he didn't play it, but he shouted me out from the stage, Eddie Vedder. I kid you not. He said, we can't play it. Yeah, I can't play your song tonight, but there were a few people we wanted to say that we're thinking about. And he said, some like little kid with cancer or something. And he said, we're thinking about Garrett and his dad tonight. And I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
That's sick.
That is sick.
That was a fun show. And I
Lincoln
think for that, it'll probably always be my favorite.
Lincoln Park would be a sick one to see live.
It'd be cool.
Mark would be front row.
Sigma?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he loves.
Skillet, dude. We got to see Skillet.
I've seen Skillet. I
I've
went to Winter Jam.
I'm going to say I've seen Skillet.
I've seen them like 3 times.
I've seen them way too many
I
times.
don't know what I think it's probably Sturgill at the Fox that first time. That was just
Best concert?
yeah.
Yeah. The weird part about that is I don't think I knew. I went to that not
You didn't
really
know
knowing all
this.
his stuff.
Life talked
And
you into it.
And
Yeah.
Steven knows this. He'll send me a song and he'll be like, because he's already listened to it a million times and understands the meaning. I'll listen to it. And then 8 months later,
Dude,
I'll be listening to the lyrics. I'm like, dude, do you know what he's saying? That's so good.
Yep,
we
I
have-
do know.
I have a playlist called Sad Music for Happy People.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
You gotta have some red clay on there.
No.
Mostly
no,
Sasha
it's so
Sloan
much.
and-
It's so much sadder than Red Clay Space.
Yeah, they're not sad.
They're
Not sad compared to what we're talking
They're not
about.
sad compared to what I'm talking about.
You know the song I Don't Care? The whole chorus is I don't care if I die. It's like the whole chorus. But go ahead.
They just have a more upbeat. I'm talking like
I would
piano
like
with an airy voice.
singer song.
Puts you in your feels.
Send me something.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I will, but Sam is like
Dude, Santa's real. Send him Santa's real.
or Only Child.
Oh, jeez.
I know a song called Only Child, but the woman wrote it.
Yeah.
Sasha.
Sasha Sloan, probably.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh. Well,
Tears.
Have you ever heard the album The High Women?
No.
Those 3, like Brandy Carlisle and Maren Morris. It was like 4 ladies made a little album like The High Women. The High Women.
Also needs some sad stuff.
They sang that one.
It's Sam is like in the throes of his divorce, and I would send Sam. He's
Dude,
like,
I was through wet eyes driving,
Yeah.
listening to some of these
and
songs.
he would listen to the song like, oh yeah, that was good, and then 2 weeks later he'd be like, Dude, I
Dude, I was balling. I was balling.
here I'm living here.
No, he was living here.
Yeah.
Come up from the basement. That was when it was around the time I was up in that ceiling.
No, that was way before
Was
that.
way-
Beam.
That was like 20. We bought this in 2017.
You were married when we did that, weren't you?
Yeah.
2017, but he moved in
I
2020
moved 2019.
Man,
or 19.
me and Kip.
2020.
2020,
Dude.
you're right,
Me and
2020.
Kip Landers up there slinging that
Dude,
beam.
I think about that a lot. So Sam Beckman.
Sam Fierce was here? No?
No, not yet.
Mm-mm.
Me and
Beckman.
Kip and you and Beckman.
Do you remember?
How many ply LVL was up there?
I was
Just
a
a
big-
2? Is it just a 2
That's a
ply?
pretty big span.
It's not that big.
I don't remember. I have to
Well,
look.
it is because is it this wall or that wall?
It's this
that.
one. No, it's
It's
this one.
sitting.
It's the closer. It's this mid span
No.
cabinet.
No,
no.
it's from that corner to here.
Yeah, okay, got it. That's like 18 feet.
Yeah.
Do you remember? You remember when?
Putting it through the vent outside.
Yep. And then we were trying to block in where the load bearing here, and
Yes.
Kip went and took a sawzall all the way down the wall and
Yes.
blew out a fuse.
Yes, I was standing up 6 inches from him.
That
Dude,
one of
sparks.
those,
And
one
I
of those
wanted to
switches.
say-
You
Send
lit
us
him
away.
up.
Dude, one of these switches is a 4-way,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can ask. No, it all worked perfectly. First of all,
Oh, because you did it.
yeah,
So
exactly.
of course it worked.
You can ask Sam how many just nights I spent trying to get that work. Right,
Doing that 4-way.
I'd have someone standing there, and I'd like start switching.
Switch,
you
flip,
put me
flip.
on a 3-way. I'm out.
4-ways.
I don't even know how.
4-way was melting.
That's
This room,
fabulous.
Oh, literally,
No,
it's melting.
this room, the fact that these switches make any sort of sense now is
It was also like
awesome.
half of the wires we ran.
Shout out Sam Fierce for fixing them.
Don't even. That's a.
He's a near term guest. We'll make sure that
Shout out Stephen Jennings for fixing all the switches and the little shower downstairs.
the Hobbit
Dude,
shower.
my Hobbit bowl is so good.
He made the nicest shower in my house.
Yeah.
A foot
Do you
shorter
use
than
it?
everything. I've used it twice in my life.
I don't ever use that basement bathroom. I did.
Yeah.
Just have guests use it sometimes.
I always tear that thing up.
Do you have a bed
My
down there?
bathroom.
It's funny.
Huh? No, we just blow up a air mattress down there.
Okay.
We just, hang where the swings are hanging from the ceiling. I take the swings down. I'll
they come down.
set up a couple
Where are you-
beds.
You have? Do we just have finished trim to finish?
Oh Lord, Wayne is coming over Thursday to finish out the tile and grout because I just don't have it in me.
I know. I
And then
foretold that.
I helped him do a lot of it. And now I'm just like, dude, get over here and finish this. And so then we need to do like chair rail and trim.
Light rail.
Light rail and trim. And I got it. I want you to help me with the crown. I really don't want to call Billy Boy, but I will if I need to.
I mean, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
That might be one you could poke Matthew's ego and get him over there.
No, 0 chance.
Like, man, I don't know if
I don't think I can do this.
I don't know if anybody can do this trap. It's found with the 3
He's-
pieces coming
He's
together.
gonna kill me.
I don't think any person can do that, Matthew.
I think at this point he'd be like,
He loves Crown.
"Sucks."
Remember when
He'd be like, yeah, man.
I didn't have
See you
Crown?
never.
I didn't have Crown here for
We're
like
going to lunch
a-
next week. We have a lunch on the books, me and your brother.
That's awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, but he first of all, that got done. That's not crown. First of all,
Whatever he
It's just stride molding.
yeah, it's
Let's
that's
do that.
Miller. Yeah,
No, but there wasn't a reason
a
we had
riser?
Matthew.
I didn't
no,
know.
there wasn't a reason.
My
I-
whole house was all, like
It
it
was-
went
it
from
was-
a quarter inch
Oh, yeah.
to an
Yeah.
inch.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, and the
How
only
did it
reason
be done?
the only reason it got done is because it was honeydew list
Oh yeah,
while you were pregnant with Zeke.
that's right. Oh, we had that one day where we just
Yes,
crushed some
yeah.
stuff.
Shout
It
out
was like-
Zeke.
Shout out Zeke and Emeka.
A Mecca? That's a terrible name. That's awful.
I
No,
threw-
tell him.
I lobbed it out
No,
there.
tell him. Tell him why you want it.
Dude, what
I
desert
have-
name?
Hold on, dude. Be respectful. Tell him why you want
I'm
it.
not gonna be respectful. That's an awful.
You don't know Steven.
If it's named for a sports person, I'm gonna
It's
hate
not.
it more.
Thank you.
Secondarily, tell them what it means.
In Mecca, in a country, in a language
Don't
to
say
not be
like.
named.
Don't say like. Chad
Tell
or
them
something like
just
that.
what
It means
the same way.
it means the God who does great
God
things.
has done great
God has done
things.
great things.
Pause. In Nigeria.
Dude, that's awful. Awful. Awful.
Oh,
God
Listen,
forbid you name
it
the little
also-
boy David.
Dude, no. First of all, it sounds like a Mecca, like holy city where they worship Muhammad.
But it's Mecca.
Mecca.
Oh, God has done great.
And it means, now Kelly's first response was,
Which God?
Which God?
Have
Which
you
I would
researched?
question,
Have you researched
except
it?
that Emeka Ibuka loves Jesus, and I'm sure that this was a God-given.
Ethiopia is very Christian too, or used to be, not anymore.
I don't know about
Right.
Nigeria,
Yeah.
but
Wait, is it Nigerian or Ethiopian?
Nigerian.
Oh no, absolutely not. Yeah, I don't think they love Jesus.
He loves Jesus. Emeka does.
Mecca does, sure. I'm talking
He
about.
is just an American boy with a Nigerian.
Hold
Is
on,
it-
no, it's Emeka.
Oh.
God has.
Wait, no, I gotta read this whole thing. The name Emeka is a masculine given name of Igbo origin from Nigeria. It is the shortened form of a longer names like
Yeah, come on.
Chukwuemeka and Nemeka, and it translates to great deeds, God has done great, or the Father has done great.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You got to find out what God they are.
Igbo.
Big G, little G.
It says Big G.
Oh, well, it's
Yeah.
on the internet. That's all.
It's AI, dude. It's real.
Okay.
He's asking AI right now.
If it would be a predictor of his athletic prowess, for the sake of Veritas Christian Academy, I would.
There you
I
go.
would.
As a board member.
Oh, this is awful. In the Igbo names like Chukwuemeka, the full name of Emeka, the god being referred to is Chukwu, the supreme creator deity in traditional Igbo spirituality. Dude, that's awful. I'd call him Chukwu.
That's gonna be his name regardless of what it.
You know,
Whatever
my brother
we come
just
up
had
with.
his baby. Do you know his name? My guy. The name.
Chris, they did just
They
have
named
their
him
baby.
Kenneth.
Sick name.
They're calling him Kenny.
I like that.
Okay.
We got Keith and Kenny.
Let's go.
And I predict that Kenny will be the driver and Keith will be the pit crew leader.
Okay.
A nice little dirt car, like a dirt stock car.
Dude, get him into
Can't you
F1.
hear it? We got Kenny Carlson coming around turn 3 in the red and white, number 75. He's taking the high line. So I make all race car jokes.
That's
I'm named
awesome.
Kenny.
That's awesome.
And I am someday going to call him Kenny Powers.
Oh, man.
And if he's being bad, I'm going to call him Ken Copeland.
Oh, wow.
Why don't you guys like
He's
what
being
about
bad.
Edward? I really like Edward.
That's a nice name.
Ernest?
What did you just Google?
I looked up popular boy names in the 1880s.
Oh.
Elmer.
Name
Elmer's Earl.
Sam.
Name him Elisha. Elisha.
Elmer.
No. We
Elisha.
can't-
There's a lot of Eli's. Elliot
Dude,
wants
guess
to.
what was number 52? Claude.
Eugene, Francis,
Eugene.
Grover.
Named after all those virtual,
Edwin, dude. Edwin or Edgar?
Claude,
Kelly
the
likes-
virtual companion.
Esmond.
Esmond's dope.
Esmond is on the list.
Ezzy? Dude, I
There's a real-
Ezzy and Zeke? Dude, that's
There's a real list, and then there's my Emeka and Travion list, which isn't really on the real list.
I'm sorry on Travion, girl. I think that we got to pass on
So
that.
that was her trying to get me off of Emeka,
Trey.
is what that was.
Trey. You could just do Trey and call him Trey,
Well, that was the thing, but
but we need a full name.
I liked Travion, yeah.
2026.
All right. I think you checked all the boxes.
Oh, thank you.
You did fantastic.
Thank you.
Um,
Good time.
give me two final things. If a dude's 15, and
Ooh,
you've kind of
come on.
wrapped this up
Yeah,
to some extent, but if a dude's 15 years behind you, you're what, 38?
38.
Oh, you're young, dude. I thought you were my brother's age.
If a
We
dude's
just because we have the same baldness doesn't mean I'm the same age as him. Shut up,
yeah,
bald guys.
he's a young
You don't need
young
to shut
buck.
up, bald guy.
Come on, yeah, I do.
Dude, me and Sam got
I got some flow still.
Yeah.
Barely.
Got some time.
I got a little bit of
Time.
I got some.
ticking.
Yeah.
No,
You're good, man.
You're
gonna be
good.
just like your dad.
Yeah, you're 31, 32?
32.
You're good.
You're
You
I
passed.
passed-
You
I'm
passed
past.
the scary.
They
shit.
say like 30. If you have hair at 30, you're more than likely gonna have it until you die.
They say so many things.
They say so many things.
My
but the
problem
internet says-
is I love hats. I don't wear hats during the week for the most part, unless it's at night like this. But
All three hats on.
hats are.
Chat, I'm bald.
Chat. I'm bald. We should start streaming this. Just kidding.
Oh, man.
Dude,
Give us $1. Make Garrett take us out.
Yeah.
everyone's in bed. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
a dude 15 years behind me.
and they're listening. What do you want them to hear?
Man, I feel like I've said all of it.
I don't know.
But if I gotta like put a bow on it.
Maybe I'll give you.
If you're married, have kids before you're ready.
Mm, you're never ready. That's the point.
I promise you that Jesus is real and he is the only way.
Yep. Amen.
I just promise you he is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wish away the bad things.
Mm.
Ask God what he's doing. And read your Bible.
Mm.
If you do those things, the Lord will make you a gospel warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Not that kids are a prerequisite. That's just a little encouragement to me.
As a bonus.
Being a 26-year-old dude, like not trying for kids till I was 29
Mhm.
because I needed to have it all put together. And that's not a regret. I mean, God did what he did and praise him for it, but just go get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to be 5 years younger with my kids in kindergarten. Pre-ACL blow up number 2.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, shout out old guys that still hoop.
Yeah. Is there a place? Does CHS thing gone? That's done.
Yeah, I mean,
And
none of it's
and
happened since
Calvary?
I got hurt, which is
Maybe
weird
you're
to
the
say,
glue.
but that's true.
You're the glue. Yeah.
For the Wednesday night Calvary, I am.
can you play other sports, or is it just
I'm
like
golfing. Yeah, but I'm like,
How do you
I
golf?
might have a goal of like playing basketball this winter. That's
How do
stupid as
how
that
do you
is.
golf,
Enough. I've probably played 10 times this season.
dude? Why don't you golf with us?
Holler at me.
Who do you
dude.
golf
I
with?
couldn't. I went with you once.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
where
we
I
went with-
Lucas.
Oh
We
yeah.
went there, and then we did
And I couldn't
Jefferson's.
go the other time.
Who do you golf with?
It's usually, it's a mixture, dude. It'll be like guys like you, David Watts, Jordan Orwine,
Watts isn't. Yeah.
They're very.
That's a given.
Alex if I can. If Alex comes in town, I like could become the fourth in the foursome of him, his dad and brother.
Okay.
That's
So
sick.
I'll hook up with them.
I've always tried to golf with him, but it's like he has his like crew. I'm not.
Need a second foursome.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I just like seeing him hit it 480 yards.
I like to see him slice it into the woods.
I was about to say I've seen him bomb it, and then I've seen him hit it, and I'm like, oh, that sucks.
It like I don't know. It still went 250 yards just like this.
yeah. I'm about to say he Bubba Watts it
I
into
still
nowhere.
remember what was the course that we just played?
Pheasant Run.
No. The one we just played with Lucas and Pope.
Golf Club of Winsfield.
No, it was out there.
No, yeah, it was out in O'Fallon.
Oh, Incline Village.
Incline Village.
That
There, I
was in
still
Forest,
remember. Sorry,
Close.
past O'Fallon. It's all the same.
You live in St. Charles. You
Take the
can't
same
talk like
roads
that.
to get
Yeah.
there, bro.
Sam's like he
Well,
lives
I
in
know
Kirkwood.
I drove on Highway 70.
Across the river,
Yeah.
farmland.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
I just remember that I think it's
6301 until I die.
It doesn't
Yeah.
die.
Not really.
Not really, actually.
until God says
Until
you're
Until I
mowing
moved to the West Coast. of
I
Michigan.
literally was looking at houses last night on the internet, but go ahead.
in 6301.
No,
Oh, four.
Cottleville, dude.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Cottleville is like St. Charles version of Kirkwood.
St. Charles.
All right. Where were you golfing? What are you trying to tell me?
I don't
Come-
remember.
come
at this
on,
point. Oh,
host.
hole 6, hole 7. Dog leg right. You got to go over trees to get to the hole.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
still
Yeah, yeah.
remember. I still
That's
remember
a tough
Alex
hole.
Jefferson putting it on the green
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Plugged it.
It had to be 3 something.
It was
Yeah.
probably like low, like 310.
Yeah.
But it just.
No,
Yeah.
he just cooked it.
I'm dialing in my driver, man. I was at the range Sunday. I've totally revamped my whole swing on my driver. We're going
He's a
places
solid bar.
next year.
Charles.
I'm dialing right now.
Dude. All right,
Offline,
we'll
I'll show you a video of me
Okay.
typing one.
Offline.
oh,
We'll put it in chat.
Chat for $4. I'll put it on. What's your
dude, we're not making any money off of it. Until you, dude, if you can sell this and to all your friends and
People are gonna
family.
watch this. Don't worry.
I know. Our
Listen to my prospects.
the
I know it. You feel better if you trust your salesperson. So I'm gonna send you this link.
here's my story.
If you want to understand who I am,
I don't hate that.
the right people, I will.
Yeah.
All right.
Also for you, like just another
We didn't even
encouraging
talk about
piece.
what I did for a living or anything like that.
Nah, well, that's where we could have.
It's boring.
Well, you were the one who said at the end of the day, God's
Yeah.
like
that's
where you
true.
work, where you live. He's here for you to walk with him.
He's always the same.
Our pod's called The Course, based off of Acts 20:24.
Yeah.
I do not account my life of value, nor of it's precious to myself, if only I may finish my course and the ministry that I received from the Lord Jesus, to testify to the gospel of the grace of God.
Mm.
What does it look like for Garrett to finish your course well?
Man,
You said a lot of
just
that.
talked about that this weekend with Alex.
Yeah.
We were driving to get the girls ice cream, and we were Allie and I were talking on the drive up there because our kids they each have a tablet, and literally the only time they use it is a long road trip.
Mhm.
Fire up movies, and they
Mhm.
just will sit back there. Aiden's like dialed in on the tablet, and I go to hand him like some gummy worms, and imagine being 4.
Yeah.
Tablet mounted to the screen, headphones in, gummy worms float into your vision. And he was like,
It's a scene out of Wall-E.
what a life, dude. Okay. So, but my point being, Allie and I actually talk to each other like adults,
Yeah.
which is so hard to do when you have kids.
Yep.
She was talking about how like she has like these thoughts of like somebody could, whether there's trauma in her life or just being a lady or whatever it is, being a mom, she'll like walk through Target or take Kinley into the bathroom on our road trip and be like, man, somebody could just take her and she'd be gone. I don't ever think that, because in her mind, she's like, and what would I do if it's some big man with a gun? And, I think unless I don't have breath, I'm going after it. Like I'm trying to save the kid. We just think different, but we think different about life.
Mhm.
And when I was telling Alex, I was like, man, how I view eternity, because I watched my dad die so young. Like my dad lived a full slate, 54 years.
Mhm.
He lived more life than a lot of 90-year-olds, 54. I'm trying to do the same thing. Like I made the joke earlier about the best thing to do with money is spend it. I save for retirement. Like I'm not trying to make us poor old people, but I am not skipping vacation.
Yeah.
I am not skipping the concert.
Yeah.
I am I'm taking Aiden to a baseball game and Kinley to we're doing this stuff.
Yep.
And I was just talking to him about like living life. And I told him, I was like, it made me think, if you told me if you told me I had 6 months left, would I do something different? Yes. Like I would bail out at work, pay me the commissions you owe me, and go die and let Allie live off life insurance. Like, sure. But if you said, Garrett, you're 38, you're going to die at 54 when your dad died. That is not far away. That's 16 years.
Yeah.
What would I do different? I don't think anything. I was like going over the list with Alex. I would probably actually really try not to raise my voice with my kids. I've like, that's a generational thing that I've chipped away at. Don't yell like my dad did. And again, I love my father. He yelled at me. I've never been more sure that other than my wife, like that somebody loved me more than my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a thing against my mom. I know my mom loves me and she always made it clear, but like, man, that guy loved me and he yelled. So like,
Mhm.
maybe I'd continue to try and yell less, but I'm already trying to yell less.
Mhm.
I'm like giving that to the Lord. I lead Lot family.
Mhm.
I lead my kids to Jesus. I love my wife and take her on dates. I spoil her when I can. I work my tail off.
Mhm.
I pursue the Lord. I'm on some journey that is like new health. I've
Mhm.
lost some weight. I'm like exercising more.
A good golfer now.
I'm not a good golfer. I'm trying to be a good golfer.
Next year.
I'm trying to get back to basketball. Like,
Mhm.
I'd look around. I'm like, here's the bandwidth. It's full.
Mhm.
What would I take out? What would I add? Nothing, man.
Mhm.
I would love my family, love the Lord, love the people around me,
Mhm.
play some golf, enjoy my friends, enjoy my wife and kids, and just keep rolling.
Mhm.
And how many more people am I going to get to impact? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
However many more he puts in front of me.
Yep.
Or maybe he comes to me someday and is like, you're moving to Africa and you're going to adopt a little boy named Emeka.
Nigeria, dude.
Nigeria, yeah.
But no, nothing. I
Yeah.
would do what I'm doing.
Yep.
To every day. This is always a prayer. I pray this when I take the kids to school. Make us more like you than we were yesterday, Jesus.
Mhm.
I'll just keep rolling on what I'm doing and
Amen.
being more like Jesus.
Amen. Praise God.
Holla.
Love you, dude. We out.
Yeah, of course.
Great work.